Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I was doing a lot of talking. I'm not going to repeat any of what I just said. But yeah, you should be able to hear me now. Just got in the live. Maybe it's just me. No, it's not just you. It's not you. It was me. It was my bad. My bad. Well, I guess me yapping for 2 minutes is... I probably said all kinds of the most foul shit and y'all don't even know it. It's fine though. All right, yeah. So, like I said in my title, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, if there are people here and y'all make it worth my time, I'll stay. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back over there and do something fun. Also, in the meantime, I will edit video. I am going to stream for at least an hour. I will commit to at least an hour. Or until I just ate some more of that spicy ass Korean fried chicken. And sometimes, now that I'm older, I get the BGs when I eat extra spicy food. Oh, by the way, I don't have because my NPC is over there, I don't have my soundboard. So yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I do want to have my live over here still. I can run them both actually, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go over to my screen share and let's look at some video editing. Oh, actually, you know what? I was supposed to create a, what do you call that thing? A thumbnail, or did I already do that? Maybe I already did that. Let's check. Oops. Let's make sure. Oh, no. Yeah. So I want to create a thumbnail for Motovlog 11. I don't even know what this is about, to be honest. Maybe I should have put effort into this. Let's see. Is this where I go and get tea? Yeah. This is a tea run. Yep. So I'm gonna call this tea run on a Ducati. Motovlogs. Yep. We will look for the name of the tea place that I like to go to, which is Hello Happy Lemon. We'll get some images. Yo, yeah. It wasn't you, bro. It was me. I had the stream muted. I don't know why it was muted. So, yeah, it was on me. Yeah, I don't care anymore. It's fine. I said I'm not going to repeat any of the stuff that I said, other than today's date. I guess today is July 3rd. That part. But I'm sure you knew that already. All right. So this is the tea place that I normally go to. So I am. Yeah, we're gonna take this right here. Just copy it over. All right, and we'll open up Pixelmator. Yeah, we'll hide that for now. Create a new document. Oop, nope, not that. Well, create a new document. That. All right, cool. Let's add a video. Oh, actually, I forgot to create my exports. Let's do that now. So this is Motovlog 11. Or let's do 10 first. We'll do exports. Audio only. No, we don't care about that. So we'll put Motovlog 10 there. And wait. Oh, wait. Is this Motovlog 10 or 11? I'm confused. I'm very confused now. I've confused myself. Let's check. This it's Motovlog 10. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Man, making all kinds of mistakes. Now I gotta go into iCloud and edit that document. So let's go here, iCloud. And that should be in Pixelmator somewhere. Pixelmator Pro. Let's also save Photomator stuff here. All right, so Motovlog 10 is what this is. All right, cool. All right, and now I think I can delete Motovlog 10 stuff now. And I can also delete that. This is Motovlog 11 part 1. So let's go into 11 and create an exports directory. And we'll drag that here. All right, we'll close, delete all that. Okay. I think this is fine for now. So let's find a screenshot. By the way, I don't know if you were here. Oh wait, hold on. What's going on? For whatever reason, my gate doesn't seem to be working on my secondary mic. Let's figure out why. I'm gonna do some talking. Just ignore me for a second. Test 1 2. Test 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 testing test test 1 2. It's still. Oh no, it's shit. All right, let's turn down the gain a little bit. Put it at like 32 decibels. All right, that seems to be good. It seems like it's capturing it now, so we'll put it at -10. All right, cool. Now let's make sure that it only happens when I peck on my keyboard. Yes. But now when I'm okay, all right, I gotta crank the gain back up. Let's crank it up a couple decibels. All right, I think y'all should be able to hear that. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. All right, so let's find a nice little screenshot now. What's something interesting? Maybe this is interesting. Maybe this. Yeah, maybe this is interesting. Although you can't even tell that I'm moving. All right, help me out, Casual Comments. What do you think? Should I do a screen, not a screenshot, what do you call that thing? What do you call the things? A thumbnail, I'm sorry. Should I do a thumbnail with facing me? Or should I do a thumbnail the way I normally do, which is just like facing traffic and get some of the motion blur? Like something right here, maybe? I think this is the one where I had to do an emergency get off the road because this thing came off and I was afraid that it was going to fly off and destroy my brand new, it's not brand new, but I've had it for a few weeks, but I just opened it. I had it for like a month and finally opened it. But so it was brand new to me, like destroy my brand new camera seconds after I opened it. Facing you? All right, cool. I'll do facing me then. Oh man, the BGs are coming. The BGs are coming. I might not be here for an hour. I may not make it. I ate some spicy ass here. I think I have a picture of it. How do I get the thing? So let's go to my Instagram. Show you this Korean fried chicken that I had. I got the extra spicy one, as I usually do. This isn't it. Yeah, look at that shit. Don't that look delicious? Don't that look delicious? It's delicious, but I don't think it's gonna be delicious coming out. That's what. I don't think it's gonna be delicious coming out. It's probably gonna be the opposite of that. All right, maybe this is the shot. This could be a shot. It's sharp enough. Yeah, it's sharp enough. And then there's some nice stuff happening on the trees. Maybe. Yeah, I'll take this. We'll get more of my head and then the sharpest one possible. And this, all right, yeah, this is the sharpest one here. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot. All right, cool. We've done that part. Let's get rid of that. Wait, what? You know, one thing I don't like is why is it always in freaking text mode? So if I click, it always adds text. I really hate that. I'm not even gonna lie. I really hate that. All right, we'll throw this on here and we'll do the things that I normally do. I'm sure there's a way to automate this, but I don't know how to do it yet. So we'll do it the manual way. Ah, fuck. Shit. It added the, man. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to redo this. I hate when this happens. So now I got to reopen the thing and find that position again. Oh wait, no, it's here. It's already here. Perfect. All right, look at that. YT edit. Why is it called YT edit? Where the hell is, okay, fine, I'll take it. So I need to go into the options and say, wait, why is it not here? There used to be a option here. Oh wait, show floating thumbnail. Remember last in there. Wait, show floating thumbnail. Oh shit, my bad. Why isn't this going full screen? Okay, this is very strange. Oh my god, what's going on? All right, so I think Final Cut is just broken right now. Not Final Cut, QuickTime. Let's go ahead and do a force quit. All right, full screen. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. So let's try this again. All right, that looks better, but we'll see. All right, let's drag it in here now. Do the same things. There we go. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, that's cool. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just plop this up here on top. We'll get to that. I'm gonna just hide it for now. We'll zoom in a little bit. Let's add a color adjustment, and we'll do the normal color adjustment. This is why it's good to have just presets just here. You don't you do something once, you don't never have to do it again. Yeah, we'll add some clarity. We'll do that. We'll also do some selective clarity. Let's add some more clarity in the highlights and texture in the midtones. Actually, we're going to leave, we're going to add texture, and we'll put texture clarity in the shadows. And I'm going to brighten it up just slightly using the levels adjustment. This is my new favorite tool. Lightroom didn't have this levels adjustment where you can remap your highlights, your midtones, and your shadows, and then everything in between. This is I love this. This is phenomenal. So I can come here and do this. Where's my histogram? Why don't I see my histogram? All right, let's see histogram. It says that it's showing the histogram. Pin histogram. All right, oh, there it is. Okay, we found it. It's right there. Yeah, so let's plop these shadows down. So you see here, I'm recovering detail in the clouds up here. So we'll get that. And let's also bring up some of the details in these shadows just slightly. Actually, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it as a tone curve up here, down here rather. Make sure we map this back, and we'll pull these back down a little bit. And let's do some fade. Well, I'll do that in another thing, I think. No, I'll do it here. We'll fade it out a little bit. All right, and let's add another color adjustment. And this time I'm gonna do something yet. We'll adjust this slightly, and then we'll sharpen it up slightly. Not over sharpen, I don't want to be over sharpened. All right, I think that looks good for now. Good enough. All right, so let's put this back in here. And this is really dope. So I can select this particular thing and just click this button here, and it will, look at that. Although it removed the text. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Huh. All right. Okay. Well, let's find T. Let's just find T. Oh, this is it. This is the one. So let's go to their to their Yelp thing, I guess, and we'll get it from here. I wonder if I've ever taken a picture of my own T. Maybe I've done that in my life. Maybe I can use one of my own photos. All right, maybe I didn't. Maybe I haven't done that. Dang. Huh. Oh, well, I have a video, but no photos. Okay, never mind. So I have no photos of that. So it looks. Oh, no, I shouldn't show that shit. I want to show everything. There's nothing bad here. It's just there's stuff that like people don't need to know. I don't need to know any of these other things. All right. Well, sure. I guess we're going to use. Yeah, this is actually, well, I don't get this, but it's close enough. So I'm going to copy this image. So we'll copy image and then we'll create a new image layer. Just plop it on there. And then let's try to do the thing here. Let's see if it'll do it. Look at that. All right, so we're going to have the hand in here. That's fine. So we'll make sure we do that. All right, and then we'll kind of do my rotation. I like to do my rotations. I really hate these types of controls because it doesn't seem to work. Oh, up is, yeah, see, up doesn't do what you'd expect. It doesn't go left or right. It just stays. This is, or is it left, right? Okay, maybe it's not. Like, it's forcing me to do this. This is stupid. This is dumb. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and continue working. Another thing I'm gonna do is we'll add a, what do you call the thing? We'll add an effects adjustment up here. We'll add a new effect. And then there's the one that I like, stylize, noise. Add some noise. We'll kind of do that. I forgot to do that in my last one, by the way. Monochrome noise. Yes, we want monochrome noise. And I want the noise to only affect the base image. We'll do here. We'll have that be affected by the noise. Or maybe I want everything affected by it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's add some text. I need a fun title. I don't know what it is. What should I do for a title? I don't know. We'll say thirsty AF. And then I need to have one of those thirst trap looking things. I'm gonna have to find something like that. Let's do this. We'll do it that way. And then we'll do thirsty AF. Is my Ducati color still? Yes, perfect. And then we'll do this as a Ducati color. Or maybe we'll just do black. Yeah, we'll do black. Nah, we're not gonna do black. We're gonna do Ducati red. I mean, technically, this isn't a title. This is not a title that I'm going for here. This is just the thumbnail. What do you call it? Like the thumbnail something. I don't even know what I would call it. But I do know that this text is not the right font, and I don't know why it doesn't just use the font that I always use. So we'll do expanded that. Let's take this and move. Oh, come on now. See, this is what I mean. Like, it freaking is always on the text selection tool. I don't understand why. All right, so we're going to say thirsty AF. And then I'm going to make it. That's good. Maybe I'll keep it. All right, so we'll lock that. And then we'll move this to over here. Sure, we'll just throw it here. It's good enough. Yeah, we'll just put it right there over that brake lever. Or maybe I could put it here. Shut up, Siri. Why are you even listening? I thought I turned off Siri. Why the fuck is this shit on? I've turned off allow, like, it should never listen off. I don't know why it keeps turning that shit back on. All right, cool, we're good. All right, so next thing is I'm gonna move this right down here and maybe make it slightly bigger. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, it's good enough for me. I'm not that creative like that, so we'll just go with this. Export. We'll call this Moto Vlog 11 Part 1. And we'll also name this Moto Vlog 11 Part 1. All right, done with that. I'm done with this too. Oops, accidentally closed the whole browser. I didn't mean to do that. Now we gotta wait forever for it to open. All right, Studio. And let's go ahead and add this as a thumbnail now. All right, and we'll also put this in the exports with the project. All right, cool. Now we'll go ahead and delete. Wait, make sure I have both. Yeah, cool. Now we'll delete both of these from my local machine. What's this? All right, delete that too. Delete that too. Delete that thumbnail. This and a picture of my friend. We don't need that. All right, look at that. I'll go ahead and delete everything. 2024 goals. Oh, okay. This is stream goals. Docs. What's this? Okay, this is something else that I was working on. I am research. All right, we're good. Now let's go ahead and get this description. Oops, let's save. And this is what I do for my descriptions. It's silly. I just come and copy the last one. All right, so let's see. Why did I say to void? All right, cool. Now Grammarly will leave me the hell alone, except for I have an extra space, so I'll go ahead and, oh, it wants me to use however. Sure. I mean, sure. I'll use however, but normally I wouldn't use however for something like this. Whatever, let's keep going. And let's publish this shit. One day. Oh my gosh, if I lose my work, I'm taking a screenshot just in case. Cause I can copy my text. Oh man. All right, so fucking save. All right, fine. I'm gonna lose my work. But this is why I took a screenshot. Check this out. I can just come here and do that. All right. And then the rest of the stuff I can just paste it right here, and then we get the formatting. All right, I bet y'all didn't know you could do that. You just like the ML stuff on Mac OS has been here for a while, where you can select text out of images. All right, so it looks like we are good now. Yep, cool. Let's go ahead and publish it. All right, look at that. Actually, I don't like how close to the edge this thumbnail is, so I'm gonna edit it. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll reopen the thing that I was just looking at. This is in iCloud. What is this program called again? Pixelmator, there we are. And Motovlog 11 part 1. All right. We will unlock this and move it right here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, let's export that. I accidentally quit. Oh wait, did I quit? Yeah, I did. Shit. Okay, let's try it again. I hope that it's saved automatically. It probably didn't. It did. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll just call it that again. It doesn't really matter. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag it back into here. Hopefully it'll just, it didn't, okay. It didn't do what I thought it would do. This is dumb. All right. Change. There we go. All right, cool. Looks a little better. All right, now I can go on and edit the next one. I think, hopefully we'll see. Or maybe I'll give up. I'll also reserve that right to give up. I'll close everything I don't need to conserve on processing power. Because as y'all have noticed, maybe y'all haven't, but it's been slow. By the way, I have some, like I have a live stream. I may do a live stream tomorrow or Friday, like, you know, kind of like what's going on, like news, different than what I'm doing now, right? So if you're interested in those types of streams, that will probably be only on weekends or when I'm off on a Friday. All right, so I think this is where I left off, where I was confused why this didn't work the way that I expected it to work. Oh gosh. Why are you, okay, I'm like, why are you making this dumb noise? All right, we'll get rid of our browser and then we'll get rid of all that too. Okay, so let's look at some of this footage again. So I want to look at 1139. Ah, okay, I figured it out. So apparently I had a selection here and I didn't realize it. How do I remove a selection? An in-out point, because that's what that is. Let's see, in, out. Okay, all right, maybe, all right. I'm just gonna go to Google this time. Oh, okay, I've closed it. Wait a minute, whoa. Did that just clip? Something's different. Why is it clipping now? All right, I'm gonna move this back to around right here. All right, no longer clipping, so we're good. It's clipping there. So why is my, let's put the threshold. Let's see. Yeah, it's still clipping. That's fine, we'll just turn it down a couple dB, 3 dB. Yeah, perfect. Now it's no longer clipping. All right, we're good. All right, cool. We'll move this threshold back here to limit the amount of compression happening. And maybe, oh, okay, I have a low pass. Okay, I was about to say, I'll just put on a low pass filter. All right, cool. And I'm also going to change my sound. I was listening back the other day, last night. And I was like, you know what? There's a little bit too much sibilance here. So we're going to put this at 7K. And then I'm going to also jack it up a couple of dB. And then here is this is a shelf. Not a shelf, I'm sorry, it's a bandpass. No, this is a shelf, my bad. This is a shelf. And where is this set? This at 5K? Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I want this to be a bandpass. Yeah, all right, yeah. This is gonna be a bandpass now. And we'll do a peak at 3K. And I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I normally can hear these things quite well. All right, cool. That'll do it. So we've changed my sound. Let me go ahead and save my session so that I never have to do this again. All right. All right, let's go back to, oh, no, I was coming here to Google something. I forgot. So we'll go to Final Cut, FCPX, remove in out points. I don't want a video. Why is everything a video? Why? I just want the doc. Here we are. Maybe this can talk about, no, it won't. All right, we'll just consult the for real doc. All right, in, out. Fade audio, zoom in, detect out, adjust. No, that's not it. What is the feature called? Hook or by quick, I was able to create multiple in out points, shift command IO, but I mistakenly hit a key command. I was on, undo didn't help. Is there a way of, okay, multiple selection works. And I really don't want to have to watch a video to do this. There's an option Z under mark menu that clears selected ranges. So it's option Z. Let's see, option Z. That didn't do shit, but it's under mark. That's what they said. Set range start, set range, and set clip range clear. Oh, it's option X. No, that's not. Yeah, it's option X. Ah, okay. All right. Look at that. I've learned something. So let me make sure that I don't have any of these things with an in out point. Now, that's a good command to remember. All right. So let's. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's close this. And then we will delete that. Oh, but it's still. Okay. Let's go to segment 2. Delete it here, delete it here, and now we could do it again. So let's try it. We got the mic. I'm gonna select the mic last because I think it'll make it the last thing in the whatever the thing is. I really wish that I can filter out the aspect ratio. I'll just add it. I think I can add it. Frame size, maybe. Yeah, I'll just use the frame size. Oh, come on now. That's not what I meant to do. So we'll select everything from here. Oh, nope. We don't want that. That's what I don't want. Okay. And then I will add this and hope that it does the thing. So we'll go file, wait forever for the freaking thing, the render, multi-clip. Let's try it now. So we'll call this segment 2. All right. I'll probably check out the video tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's fine. I prefer live streams. I prefer live streams too, to be honest, but that's just me. I'm doing the videos because that's actually what YouTube promotes. And if you look at my numbers for the year, most of my views have come from videos. So I got to do the video game just to get some type of relevance on YouTube. Now, I will start eventually talking about certain things on my bike, but later. And I think we talked, you see, you're in the Slack, so you may know why. And I think you watched one of the videos. Didn't you see a link? I think I shared one because you can watch it if you have the link. So I shared it in my Slack. And I think you even agreed. It's like, yeah, probably hold off on that for now. But that's the kind of stuff that I want to eventually start doing, just FYI. All right, let's rename this to segment 1. All right, and then we'll add that in there. Yeah, so you know. so you have an idea of where it is that I'm probably heading, but we gotta wait. All right, let's see what this has done. Is any of this right? Okay, yeah. So this is what I learned yesterday. Let me turn down my Mac audio. This is what I learned yesterday. So you can rearrange these. You just have to come over here on this little icon. And all these little icons and touch targets are stupidly small in Final Cut. And it's a shame that like they don't get bigger. Even if you zoom in, like they stay the same size. So it's kind of annoying, to be real. Anyway, let's just why is it such a long clip though? Oops. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is it such a long clip? Why does it go all the way here? Whatever. So let's move this down to the bottom. That way I don't have to ever see it. I don't ever want to see it. And then this just goes up here. I think. Maybe not. I'm gonna undo that. I don't know why, like what's going on here. Okay, so something's weird here. I have this right here and then this too. Something's not right. Okay, so here and then is that where this picks up at? Okay, all right, I see what's happened. I don't know why it didn't just put this together. And I don't understand why it doesn't just wait, is it because of the mode that I'm in? I'm in position mode, no wonder. All right, let's undo that. Oops. Redo. All right. Let's try this again. So now I'm not in position mode. So maybe, yeah, there it goes. That's what I want, I think. Oh, man. Why don't I see all of these? Oh, there we are. That's okay. There we are. So we pull in and then, wait a minute. I pull in here. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, it's just all screwed up. This should be down here. My main angle is here. And then what's this? What's this down here? Should that be way up here? No. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I see what happened. This is where I stopped. And then I guess I kept recording here until I went home. I see what happened there. Okay, all right. I guess this is fine. Except for this part. What's this? Let's move this to... Wait, what? Wait, what? There's nothing even in here. Why is this here? Let's delete this angle. Delete this angle. Now we should see all three. Okay, all right, perfect. So I think that right here is probably where I started that recording. Somewhere in that region. So I'm gonna just move it to over here. Okay, I can't. Okay. Okay. Huh. I wonder if I even care about this angle anymore. If I can't get it to sync, then I'll just stop caring about it. But it comes up, it's over here somewhere. So I know when I started the recording. Wait, where is that at? Not right there. So I remember I did it right when I was about to turn on the Kirby. But I'm not seeing it anymore. Right in here somewhere is when I did it. Okay, yeah, so I'll move it to right here somewhere and try to see if this is right. Nope. It happens after. All right, probably right in here. Nope, I'm still ahead of time, slightly. Let's see if I can sync this. Let's see if I can get it to sync with this somehow. So we'll say, I thought there was a way you could do that. Is it here? Sync to monitoring angle, sync to selection, to sync selection to monitoring angle. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna just try it, see what happens. You know, if it doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is just say fuck it. We'll just lose the angle, and then I'll just have to keep in mind that in the future, that it's gonna make my life super hard if I stop one thing, and then don't do the clap to make sure that I sync, because that's what I normally do now. So I make sure I do a clap sync, and then I say sync 1, 2. And then I start my motorcycle. So when the motorcycle's on, it's hard to sync because everything sounds the same when the bike is on. You can't hear shit. So we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't know if I care too much. Curious, what do y'all got planned for the holiday, July 4th? Or y'all haters of America? I know we got a lot of haters of America in America these days. It seems like most of them are here in our country and not anywhere else, which is interesting. The audio is inadequate to sync. Well, okay, all right, fuck it. I don't care anymore. We're just gonna delete it. All right, so this is gonna be the helmet cam. Or maybe, you know what? This is A-roll, but I'll call it helmet. And then we'll call this motorcycle. Come on now, work with me. All right, there we go. Or me. We'll call it me. And then this will be the recorder, which should always have audio. So should this audio be there. All right, perfect. So we'll exit out of here now. We'll close that, and something's weird here. Wait, something's really weird. Is that why it goes all the way over here? It's because there's audio? Why does it seem like I'm missing more than I am? Let's go back. Ah, I see why. It's because it's got the first thing selected. Okay, so let's use the first clip. There we go. So now we get more. All right, perfect. So we're good now. So we'll just do this. Come here for now. And then we will cut it around here somewhere. Yeah, we'll cut it to about right here. All right. Probably eat with the fam. All right, that's what's up. I don't know what I have planned other than nothing. I don't really make plans like that. I'm not really a plan maker, you know? I used to make plans, but you know, life has fucked me over so much in my life. I don't really plan things anymore. Cause in my experience, every time I plan something, like things never go according to plan. And I've learned my lessons to just go with the flow. And we'll dump this on here, and we'll do the same adjustments that I had to do last time. Let's open up this, and we will. Wait, can y'all see my? Oh, you can't. Okay, I must have turned off my my keycast. Here to restart it. I should have this where it does. Actually, never mind. I don't want to have it all the time. Anyway, so we're going to put this down to negative 18, 21. We'll go 20. Well, we'll go 24 dB. I think last time it was stupidly loud. So, negative 24 dB. Or maybe that's too low. Yeah, that's definitely too low. Actually, it may not be too low. Let's go to the freeway. Yeah, negative 24 is probably where I want to be at. Okay. Now the next thing is I'm going to make sure that I deal with the, like, my gain staging is a little bit off. And it makes sense why. I did the EQ here and okay, this one doesn't matter. We're good here. Never mind. I lied. The second EQ though. You see I have this 4 dB jump. We're going to pull it down 4 dB. So that way my gain staging is correct. And then we go through distortion and then the limiter. Okay. And now we can go back to the gain here, and then we can pull this back up to negative 21, negative 18 more likely. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right, cool. So that's fine. Now let's go and do the same thing for my audio, which is the MKE3. And that goes here. Okay. And then we got to do the same thing. So we're gonna play with the gain staging as well on here. So I think last time I adjusted this to be a little bit more consistent. So we'll put this at 23 and we'll put this at 11. And then the gain should be up here, I think. Let's make sure that we're accounting for this. So yeah, we're gonna do a 6 dB jump here, and then we'll do a negative 6 dB to make sure that the gain stage is still correct. And you know what? Maybe I'll put the gain here. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it at the end. We'll just put it at the end.
Palms off. Oh.
So if the gain stage is right, this should be +9.
All right, 5 minutes of 59. 10 minutes of East Loop.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Oh.
Although I kind of want the limiter to pick up. Why is this not working?
All right, 5 minutes of 59. 10 minutes of East Loop. 5 minutes from here to 59.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, all right.
No, we will do the average limit, and I'll just move the gain to here.
All right.
Let's just wait. Wait until the audio finally redraws itself. It's not doing it for whatever reason. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Ah, shit. This isn't applied to the clip or to this. It's applied to this. Oh, man, that's not great. All right, let's fix that. How do I do that? How about this? We'll create a new one. We'll call it MKE4. Here's number 4. We're going to do voice isolation, gain, adaptive. Yeah, all of that, sure. And then we'll throw MKE4 on this. All right, and now what I should be able to do is jack the gain up a little bit here. 3 dB. Basically until it clips, and then I'll back it back off.
I may as well go get gas.
No, that's good enough. All right, let's go back out, and then we'll throw my mix down on here, which I have a new mix down. So maybe I should update that after I do it. So we'll do the mix down. I think what I did was I changed. Man, this is infuriating sometimes. Like, it doesn't work. It just, there we go. We're gonna do adaptive limiter. We'll do the average limit. Wait, there's no EQ? I thought I changed the EQ a little bit. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I think I know what's wrong here. I need to also add the helmet cam audio. Yeah, now we should be better now.
There's a GT3 RS up there in green.
Okay,
If
yeah.
I can catch it.
I think that sounds decent. I didn't catch it, by the way.
Why is there so much traffic right now? What the hell is going on? Maybe this was a mistake to come here. Actually, I think I'm finding this lane. It's over there. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so I'm going to also put an EQ here, a final EQ, final stage EQ. So we will do this. Oh wait, I already had it. Oh yeah, I just typed EQ. Okay, throw that on. And I'm doing it first because if I start cutting, then I have to add it to each one. So if I do it first, even though it slows things down, I no longer have to go and add it. So anyways, we're gonna do a shelf EQ. So I'll just turn off all these other ones. I don't really need these points. And we'll just do a shelf at around 4K-ish, this region. And we'll do a 3 dB shelf. All right, so let's see how that sounds. And I'm not gonna do the gain stage where I turn it down yet. Maybe.
To come here. Actually, I think I'm finding this lane. It's over there. Yeah, we're good.
Actually, this should go. Let me stop it. The EQ must come before the limiter, and if it'll do it, and then I'll put the gain down here. In fact, I'm going to turn off gain for now, and we'll go from there. Why does the audio get much louder here? Ah, I see.
Oh, it's windy out here.
So I'm still a little bit too hot on the gain staging, so I'll back this down to -20. We'll go -21.
Oh yeah, that's a strong headwind.
Okay. We'll come back out here, and now it should be better.
Oh, it's windy out here. Oh yeah, that's a strong headwind.
Still a little bit too loud, so what I'll do is I'll just bring it down here on the final output. So we'll just turn the volume down a couple dB.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that fits better. And let's turn the gain up here. Uh-oh. Still extra loud. So normally I really don't care if it's loud, but the problem is I'm trying to have my audio, me speaking, as well as this. Now, if I had the ability to do something like side chain compression or ducking, like automatic ducking, this would not be an issue. And once this finally renders, I'm waiting on it to actually freaking do the thing. But once it does that, I'll try to explain what that means. And for those of you who don't know what that means, if they're gonna, let's hope that it's gonna actually do these. I don't know what's taking it so long. What do I need to do to make this actually show the thing? Whatever. Let's go ahead and do some other edits, some other effects. So we'll throw my action cam, this one on, the daylight. And we'll also take a look at the exposure and make sure we're not, yeah, we're good. I'll look at the waveform too. Yeah, I guess it's, I don't know. Let's adjust the exposure just slightly. Bring it down. Okay. So it's about what? I don't know if this is in stops. Yeah, so this must be 4 stops. And then this must be 4 stops. So this is about half a stop. A little bit more than half a stop, or a little less than half a stop, which I think is good. That's fine. Let's look at the, let's make it, we'll do this one. And we'll change this to the waveform, and then this will be the histogram. Okay, and now we can do that edit again. This is a really bright scene, so like this is a good scene to do it on. So this is clipped. This is clipped on the device level, by the way. That's why it's never going up to 100. Also, this filming, it won't let you do that. So right where the butts, I'm gonna keep pulling it down. So yeah, about right here. It's good. All right. So I don't know what's happening. Like, why is it, like, what is it doing? It's processing, so I guess we'll wait. We'll let it cook. And while that cooks, we will see if we can discover some new things about Final Cut, multicam clips. Final Cut, or do I have I wonder if I have the, no, okay. Final Cut manual. Table, no, how do I download it? There we are. Yeah, let's download it. Yeah, cool. So we'll save this to my manuals on Hermes. which is on media. I should change this name because this is confusing. Like media and content, kind of confusing. What's in content? Projects, music. Yeah. Where are my manuals? Here we are. Do I have a Final Cut Pro? Oh, I do. Wait, hold on. FCPX user. But it doesn't. Okay. Why does this not find it? Am I excluding this from my from Spotlight? Oh, it should find that. I don't know why it's not finding that. That's concerning. We'll open it up this way. So we'll do volumes, media, manuals. All right, and then we'll look for FCPX user guide. I think I already have it, but here's what I'm gonna do because I don't know if this is, I don't know what version it is. I'm gonna save it anyways. So we'll just override it. Yes, replace. And the only reason why I'm replacing it is because I don't know which version is like I have. So they did update Final Cut Pro recently, so this may be the new one. All right, look at that, cool. All right, let's see what we can do. Work smarter. I like working smarter. Final Cut Pro settings. All right, what is this? Let's zoom out a little bit. None of these matter to me right now. All right, keyboard shortcuts. Don't care right now. Download sound effects and pro video formats in Final Cut Pro Mac. Over 1,300 royalty-free sound effects you can access from the photos, videos, and audio sidebar. Install Final Cut Pro from the Mac App Store. The additional content becomes available for download. Choose Final Cut Pro, download additional content. Okay. Okay, sure. I don't know what that means. I guess that means I have it. Let's come into here. Sound effects. There are no sound effects. Oh, okay. No, it just takes forever in a day. Let's play this. Okay. Sure. All right, cool. I guess I have fine. All right, fine. I'm not going to use these right now. Let's instead see what this is like and what it sounds like. I have my audio. It finally processed. This is what we were waiting on, by the way. I don't know why it takes Final Cut forever in a day to generate audio waveforms when every other pro audio tool that I use generates them instantly. Same with DaVinci. They get generated instantly, but for whatever reason, Final Cut is just stupid. But that's okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's okay. It's fine. This is actually too dark, so I'm going to go back and lift it up. So yeah, we'll keep it right there. I think this is good. See what it looks like. Also turn up the volume. So once I get all this done, then we can go in and do the edits, which now that I do the multicam editing clip, it's easy to change the angles, but I also need to start, you know, cutting out content that I don't care about. I think this sounds good. Let me turn it up all the way. I'm gonna also turn off the MPC for now. Okay, one thing that I need to do, and I hear it, that's why I use these headphones, because they do a better job of expressing high notes versus my other headphones. They do better with bass notes. But what I'm hearing is the EQ that I've done. I hear wind noise, so I'm gonna do a little cut at around 18, and we'll smooth it out just slightly right in there, 16 maybe. Yeah, we'll do one of these. We'll kind of make it a gradual kind of thing. So we'll kind of do it over here. And you can hear if I do it very much, right? Okay. A little bit better, so we can go back to here. I'll turn it down. I know it's loud. Now I don't hear myself, so
It's
now
hot
I'm
out here today,
okay.
but
Never mind.
as long as I'm going a decent speed, it feels fine.
Okay. I'm satisfied with that so far, so we'll get rid of that, and then let's do some whatever the things are. We'll kind of move forward from here. Honestly, you know what? I don't think I need to ride through. Yeah, we're gonna just delete all this shit. We don't need any of it. So yeah, we'll start it here. Maybe. If it lets me. What's going on? Okay, let's just quit Final Cut and then I'll reopen it. Sometimes things just stop working and I don't understand why. But sure. And it's doing background task. Didn't even say it was doing background task. Okay, is it still going? Can I do it now? Nope. All right. All right, now it's just not. All right, fine. What the hell is it doing? All right, well, I'll turn my music back on for now. Oh, it's not responding. That's what it's doing. It's not responding. So I wonder if it kind of just crashed and then it doesn't tell me that it's crashed and it pretends to work because that's what Final Cut does. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure my edits are here. Yeah, cool. We're good. So we're good. All right. Let's see if I can do the cut that I was trying to do just before it fell to do it. So we'll kind of start right here. There we go. All right. Now it's working. All right. Fine. We're good. All right. We'll get rid of all that. Angle editor doesn't need to be this large. Do that. Okay. All right. Look at that. So we'll go ahead and start. Man, this multicam editing, I love it. The angle switching at least. Now, what I don't love is why are the audio waveforms not here again? Why? We'll wait. By wait, I mean I'm gonna just go do something else. Oh, there's a glossary. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now I can learn terms so that I'm not making up words for things, which is what I've been doing. Audio waveforms, visual representation. Yeah, I know that, but like I need to know how are they computed because they take forever. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. All right. I guess these are vocabulary words that I should go and learn at some point. Some of these I already know. Like a lot of these I know. But, oh, storylines. I didn't know it. Okay. The timeline contains a primary storyline, which is the main sequence of clips. Storylines are sequences of clips connected to the primary storyline. You can use storylines for the same purposes as connected clips. Such as, I don't know what this means. And cutaway shot. I don't know what a cutaway shot is. Oh, okay, I see. All right, fine. I don't really care about that right now. Let's go to advanced editing. Add storylines. Okay. How do I do that? Drag clips to the storyline and add them. They say the storyline. What do you mean? Let's go to connected clips because this is something that I use this often, not on purpose, but that's what Final Cut does when you add other clips. And I've never figured out how to detach a clip. So maybe by actually reading the manual, maybe I'll learn this. Everything that I've done so far has just been a mix of me figuring it out. And some of the stuff I did read, like y'all saw me read the docs for multicam clips. I didn't know how to do that at all. We're still waiting. Okay. Like what's going on? You know what? Let's use Google to figure out something more relevant right now. Like why it takes forever in a day. Wait, what is this? Is this not Final Cut? Wait, this is my only option? I already know Apple's not going to look at this shit. I know they don't care about their users. It's obvious. So I can install more RAM, which I can't because you cannot install RAM in a Mac anymore. Plus, I have a lot of RAM. It's unlikely that's the issue. Move your waveform cache location to your fastest internal hard drive. My external hard drive should be fast enough. Install and run Onyx, which will clear the OS cache used to help LCP create its internal cache files. Download and run the cleaning routines and okay, I don't want to do any of this. Plus, none of this matters. Like defragmentation, I don't really have to worry about that anymore. What's your option? Wait, what's your option? Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. What are we talking about? Are you talking about for like for dealing with this? It seems like to just suck it up, put some Vaseline, and just let them ram me. That's what it seems like. Just get rammed. Oh, fine. Okay, fine. Look, it generated. It just generated. So y'all see how long it took to generate basic ass waveforms. I would open up another audio app just to show you how stupidly easy it is to generate waveforms, but it's going to cause issues because it takes over my sound card. So yeah, I have a virtual. I don't think I've talked about my audio setup in a while, but I have a virtual interface as well as an actual hardware interface. I have several virtual. Here, I'll just show it to you here. Let's do some audio looking at stuff. That's what I'm gonna call it. So here are all of my interfaces. So these are output interfaces. This is the studio display, the microphone and the speakers. And then the encoder that I use has its own inputs. I don't use them. The LG has its mic and what do you call it? Mic and speakers. Then I use Black Hole, which is a virtual audio device. I'm only using a 16 channel. I think there's a 48 channel. There might be a 96 channel one as well. I also use Black Hole, the 2 channels. So I have 2 virtual interfaces. Well, I actually have more than that, but the 2 that show up here are right here. Then I have the Mac Studio speakers. The Mac Studio is literally the device, the computer. It has a speaker. It's trash, but it's a speaker. Ecamm has its own live virtual mic. I'm not using that, but I do use my virtual mic sometimes in Zoom. Serato, yeah, ignore it. I'm probably going to uninstall Serato now that I have my MPC doing the stuff that I was going to use this for. I can't do playlists the way that I like, but I'm using CMuse now. And even though I can't fade music, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I also have a virtual input. I'm sorry, not a virtual input. This is a virtual device. This Ecamm Live, that's what I've named it. I can name it whatever I want, but this is a virtual device. Then this is my hardware device, the Apollo UAD X4. I only have one plugged in. I have 3 of these though. So if I need more stuff, I can plug it in. And then Zoom. We'll ignore Zoom for now. Now, here's where things get a little bit more interesting. So we go to loop back. This is where I create my virtual, come on, go away. I'll do this later. This is where I install my virtual device. And the reason why I have to do this is that I need to be able to get my audio into Ecamm. And I want to be able to use my mixer, which is over here. So I'm using the console for my Apollo to mix my stream. So in order to be able to control this, like my music, you can hear it's going up louder. You should be able to hear that now. You don't really hear my keyboard as much, but if I turn this up really loud, you hear my keyboard, So that stuff. And then my system audio here. Let me turn this up a little bit. My system audio is my Mac. So I can turn this up and down inside of the stream, right? So that's all powered by this. So I'm able to, basically I just have I'm saying, all right, take the input from here and then just route it here. And I can put whatever other sources that I want here. So if I wanted to put Final Cut Pro, which I don't need to because I'm using system audio, but if I wanted to, I could. I can put specific applications, other things. And then there's another thing. It's not running right now, but it's, what is it called? What is it called? FX? No, not FX. Audio Hijack. That's what it is. Audio Hijack. So this is another tool that I use sometimes where I can create these flows here. So like this has ducking and all that kind of stuff. And then these normally get routed to these other virtual devices, the Black Hole Channel 2. I'm sorry, the 2-channel Black Hole audio device. And then I have other ones that go to the 16 channel and other things. Anyway, I'll close this because we're not using it right now. So that's a little bit of a behind the scenes of how I'm getting this audio. So I have a couple mics, a few input sources. The MPC is running the audio right now, except technically the MPC is being routed through the MPC. This right here is actually my MacBook Pro over there. This is Zeus. So here, if I come here and this is Kronos, I can SSH into Zeus. So we'll say I am Will at Zeus.local. And for whatever reason, I need to create a cert so I don't have to keep doing this. This is really annoying. Put in my password. All right, so now I'm on Zeus. All right, so if I do a LS, we see some. Huh? Yeah, so now this is actually my my home directory over there on that computer. Anyway, so I'm controlling all of my music from there. It's playing through the MPCX, the special edition one, the one I just got. And then that's coming into the UAD. Huh? So yeah, that's a little bit of just a little information that none of y'all asked for. There you go. Anyway, let's get this back on, and I want to zoom in. How do I zoom in on this? I knew how to do this at one point, but I don't do it enough to actually. Oh, here it is. This is it. We'll make this slightly bigger. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right, let's turn down my music again. Also, let's close this and that. I'll open this, move it back to my other screen. Okay. Let's do some stuff. We'll turn down this system audio a little bit more too.
It's hot out here today, but as long as I'm going a decent speed, it feels fine.
You know what? I'm gonna undo whatever this I just did, and we'll go back a few frames. And right here, we'll go to this. There we go.
It's hot out here today, but as long as I'm going a decent speed, it feels fine.
I didn't ride today. I really, man, I should have went out to ride today. I don't, who knows? Maybe I'll do a midnight ride. Cause I don't think I'm going to get the ride tomorrow evening. It's, you know, people ride drunk. People have been riding crazy lately. So I had to go out really, really early in the morning before all of the regular people just come out and start doing dumb shit. So we have a weird issue right here where it looks like my audio goes out right here. Like, why is that? Is it because I slow down so much? If that's the case, then what I also need to do is add let's see how that sounds. Okay, so what I think I want to do is add,
there's a GT3 RS up there.
not a compressor, but a, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Where is it at? It's not any of these. This loudness. Yeah. Maybe I should come here and do a little bit of compression. Just a little bit. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to wait on the waveforms to recompute. It looks like they haven't even computed here. Look at that. It's a shame. Yeah, but you see how like these are so low? What I think I should do is, oh, come on now. This is embarrassing. It was just here. It was just here and now it's not here anymore. Man, you know what? I don't understand Final Cut. Okay, all right. At least they're here. I don't care anymore. Let's just keep going. We'll deal with it.
Why is there so much traffic right now? What the hell is going on? Maybe this was a mistake.
Oops.
Come here. Great market. Yes, I'm supposed to do it. Oh, I get this. Why is there so much traffic right now? What the hell is going on? Maybe this was a mistake to come here.
Yeah, it's really low.
I think I'm finding this lane. It's over there.
The volume?
Yeah, we're good.
Not of the bike. I don't care of the bike right now. I'm just talking about me. Oh, you know what it could be? When I'm riding, I wear earplugs. First of all, I wear earplugs. So when I'm riding and I'm going fast, not only is I'm competing with my bike, I'm competing with wind noise, even though I don't really hear the wind noise as much. So I think when I'm going faster, I talk louder as a result. So that's probably what's happening, where I'm looking at these peaks right here. I'm obviously talking loud here, and I was wondering if it was due to the background noise, but it's not. It's because I am physically talking louder, damn near yelling. I think it's the loudest that I can talk. I don't talk that loud naturally, which is why I have the gain really high on this mic, and I'm talking directly into your ears, like this. If you were here with me, you would be like, oh, you're not talking that loud. And you'd be right. I don't talk loud. Not a loud person.
The license plate, I may know. Well, actually, I don't know if I know this GT3.
They're here, right there.
I know a few people who own these.
Yeah, I didn't know this person, so
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, my friend didn't have. He didn't have a did he have a carbon top? Oh no, I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. But this isn't. That's not the same license plate.
Oops, shit. I've gotten so used to the second camera angle being 3 because I didn't know how to move the angles around. But now I know how to do it. Oh, you hear those pops? You hear the pops? Oh, that sounds sexy.
Or will I go to I-10? I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea.
So what I'm going to do soon is I'm going to do just an audio only ride so y'all can really appreciate what this bike sounds like. Because this isn't doing it justice right now. And yeah, you're really not hearing. I'm going to deal with potentially breaking my audio waveform. So, be prepared for me to be upset in a bit. So we're going to jack this up. We'll go to here, and then let's not do the gain reduction as much. So we'll put this to -6. Actually, we'll just put it to -3 because we're already doing. So this is -6 total. All right, so let's go back and just play it from here. All right, still a little bit too loud, so let me go back. I'm trying to get it to where the limiter doesn't come in because the limiter it'll start to change the sound a little bit. So let's go -9 dB. It's still louder than it was, but hopefully not pushing the limiter too much. It still is, but it's okay. Yeah, it's still pushing the limiter. Let's bring it down some more. Oops. No, I definitely want that on there. Let's do -15. So I think this is going to be where I'm not pushing the limiter too much. Yeah.
I hope.
Although it's not loud enough, so let me do it again. And we'll do -12 dB instead, right in there. So now it should be as loud as possible. You won't be able to hear me that well, but that's okay. You hear those pops? Here, I'll turn it up for y'all slightly. Those are pops on the overrun.
Will
It's
I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Beautiful.
More traffic than I was expecting there to be. Actually, yeah, we're good. I hope. I wonder if I need gas on.
You hear them?
I smell gas. Anytime I smell like fumes or whatever, typically.
By the way, I've already decided that I want to replace my tank pad. I want the carbon fiber one. So I'm like, man, I wasted money on the V4 one. Here, let me get Ducati. I'll show you the one that I want. Equipment. We'll look for the Street Fighter. There's some other equipment that I'm going to be buying soon as well. V4 S24. So yeah, I wanted to get these wheels, but I'm probably not going to get them because I can't get the full titanium exhaust. The only one I can get is this one, and I don't want this one. I don't want the Hightail. It's not as light, and it's not as loud. Yeah, all of the things. So like, yeah, whatever. Let me show the thing that I was actually trying to show. By the way, I am going to get this carbon fiber titanium protection swing arm thing, and I'm thinking about getting the carbon front mud guard as well as the rear mud guard. And now that I look at it, I realize I probably should have bought it because they're $100 more expensive than they were the last time I looked. This is still the same price, the heated hand grips, which I will get these soon, as well as this brake guard soon-ish. This is going to be in the winter. This is going to be relatively soon, but that's not what I'm looking for. We're looking for, well, I'm also getting this too, the Rider Race seat. This is another seat that I'm going to be getting. I already bought one, but it was the wrong model. It was for the 2023, so I had to send it back. I already have a bike canvas, so we're good there. I will be purchasing this, the billet aluminum, because I hate having to take out my key. So I'm going to get one of these so I don't have to. Maybe I also have to take out my key because I'll probably put it on my key. Man, how come? Why don't they just load everything? This is stupid. I have to keep pressing load. Here, this is what I'm getting right here. So I want this because it's matte. So the glossy. Oh my gosh, why? Yeah, see, this is glossy, and I hate it. I don't like it. So it was a waste of money. So now I'm gonna have to like pay another $150 for installation because it takes like an hour for them to do it, and then I also have to pay for the carbon look one. This one here, the carbon one. So it's slightly more expensive. The only reason why I got this one is because that's the one they had in stock, and I just wanted one, but I should have waited. This is also what I'm going to be getting soon. The handlebar, the billet aluminum handlebar things. I'm probably going to get them in black, but who knows? Maybe I'll do red. Probably black. I'm not even going to lie. I'll probably get black. And what else is there that I'm getting? I think that's it. From Ducati, at least. Now, there is another, if you go to Moto Million, he has the TWG stuff, which my brake livers are, they're TWG. And the reason why is that they are the same manufacturer of Rydoma. So, I save a little bit of money there. And, I'm all about saving money. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll do this one. That's the one I have, this model here. And this one right here. So this allows me to, wait, is this it? Replacement center. Yeah. This right here allows me to not have to have a key or anything. I can just like push down and it'll come out. Now that could also be dangerous, but I keep my bike in the garage and it's normally covered up. So yeah. So here's the full thing, what it would look like. So it'll be this carbon fiber. I'll probably get black. Yeah, I'll probably just go black. That's normally what I like doing. And then install this. That way I can keep my key in my bike and not have to fiddle with it because I always have to fiddle with it. Oh, yo, what's up, Jordan? How you doing? What about parking in public? So when I go out for a ride, I normally don't go anywhere, if that makes sense. I'm not technically commuting to a place. I am just out riding for joy. Now, the places that I do stop at, normally the T place, I normally just park right in front of the place that I can see my bike. So if you've ever seen my Instagram, like I normally can see my bike from wherever I am. It's very rare that I'm going to go somewhere on my bike because, like, well, first of all, I don't really do anything anyway. I'm a boring individual. I don't go out and do shit. And the shit I do is solo type stuff. So it's just, I'm going to just go ride. So that's what I don't know how long you've been here, but that's what this is. This is literally me. I went to the T place and then I just ride around. I don't ever really leave the bike. So I don't think I have to worry about it too much. If that makes sense. Yeah. Let me turn down here. Let me show you. I don't think you got a chance to see this. I will turn down the audio on the recorder. I just wanted to show off to Casual Economist and some other folks what it sounds like, the pops. So we'll put this back at -21. And you can kind of get a sense of these vlogs, motor vlogs.
We'll go off the I-10, I mean.
And you can also kind of see Houston a little bit, get a sense of what the city's like. By the way, for the I'm going to be talking about the stuff I was telling you I was going to talk about probably tomorrow or most likely on Friday.
Or will I go to I-10?
So I'm trying to keep that kind of stuff to like weekend type thing and only like once or twice a month.
There to be.
So yeah.
Actually, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so this is what the city's like on a bike. It's not too bad.
I wonder if I need gas already. I smell gas.
I did need gas, by the way.
Fumes or whatever.
I did need gas.
Typically, my light is about to come on. So it's either these other cars or I'm about to run out of gas yet again, even though I haven't really done anything.
I guess we can go to another clip.
I'm not going to get the bomb rush, the Texas flag tonight or today. I was out here, I think yesterday evening. or night. Yeah, yes, last night. Last night.
It
I'm gonna
looks a little
go over there
overexposed.
to
It
take
is
some photos.
overexposed.
I didn't bring my cameras or anything.
All right.
I want to do a photo shoot though, so I want to get all the cars.
Look at that Texas
Out
flag
over there.
though. What y'all know about that Texas flag? It's the best flags in America. Just saying.
We also got some really cool places in the city. Like we got this rice. Oh, come on now, you just messed up my plan. You messed up my plan. All I wanted to do was go ham. That's all I wanted to do.
What's up with my audio waveforms though? Why don't they show up? I use the audio waveforms to know when I should go to the next cut or to the next angle, and it's just not working.
All right, Alexis, you're gonna have to wait.
We'll just do it. This is what it should look like. It's not overexposed here.
There's a lot of traffic out here today. More than I was expecting.
Man, those pops sound, it's gonna sound even better when I put my new exhaust on. It's gonna sound like gunshots, scaring people. That's the goal. Uh-oh, shit. Oh, I did it again. This is me forgetting that the angle numbers have changed. There we go. By the way, I'm using rock steady mode on the motorcycle cam. That's why it looks so smooth. I don't want to use rock steady on my helmet cam because I actually want I want it to be shaky. Like I like that. It gives me a sense of speed. And I've dealt with the motion blur by going to 30 frames per second. That's the reason why I'm at 30 frames these days. And the Motocam is at 60 frames per second, and I'm at a shutter speed of 1/240 of a second.
That's a strong headwind. That's for sure.
All right, I think I do wait, does this BMW? Yeah, BMW gets in my way, but that's cool. As you can see, it's a little hard to, it's like it's about to take off. That's what it feels like, real talk. Did it again. Did it again.
Cop up there. I'm only going too fast, but still, you know, there's a certain speed where it's like maybe you shouldn't pass the cops. I think for me, the top that I'm willing to do is 100 past the cops on a bike, you know. For what it's worse, I know a lot of you who are car riders, you may be thinking that triple digits on a bike is insane. You'd be surprised to learn that it's not. I could get the triple digits and back in a mere like second or two. Man, this person was blowing all up over here next to me.
Ah, shit. Oh my gosh.
It's nice to see the riders out today. I've seen a few motorcyclists.
Yeah, it's, man. I realized after the fact. I feel dumb. I just realized it today, actually. I had the wrong ND filter on. So I had the 32. Well, actually, hold on. How about this? Let me switch. I put the wrong camera on my helmet. The camera with the 32 ND filter, the ND32 ND filter, I accidentally put it here. It's here. And then the one with the 8 ND, which is the one that should have been here, was on my helmet. That's the reason that that is overexposed. It's a combination of user error and some other shit. You drive slower in a car? Who, me? Well, now I do. So I had a little incident a few years ago where, you know, I was pulled over. I actually wasn't pulled over. I pulled into a parking lot to talk to some other dude with a GT3. He was riding alongside me, and I was going my rate of speed. I wasn't racing, but they said that we were racing, even though I was going a consistent speed. It was not slow, but I wasn't racing. Anyway, after we pull into the parking lot, a few moments later, I see cops pull in, and they literally get him out of the car and arrest him immediately. And I thought about just leaving. I thought about it, but I ended up staying because I was recording. I have a recorder on my car. So I was like, man, let me just stay. And, you know, thinking back, he probably wouldn't have got in trouble. They let him go. They let him go. And then they got me, and they kept me in the back of the car for a while. And then they were like, asking me questions about what I do, because I guess they didn't think it was my car. Anyway, they ended up letting me go only because it was COVID. And they made it clear that the only reason why I wasn't going to jail was because of COVID restrictions at that time. And I had to hire a lawyer. $10,000 later, they settled. They dropped the case, or at least I won, whatever you want to call it. We got that over with, and then I was left with having to pay a $200 donation to the Houston Food Bank. I had to take defensive driving, and I had to take a decision-making course. So all in, it cost me about $10,500 for this. And they told me that the next time that I am pulled over for going a high rate of speed, I am going to jail. So as a result, I got rid of all of my fast cars, and I was just stuck with my G-Wagon at that time and my truck, which both of them had physically based, cause you can't go that fast in the truck. The truck was 118 miles per hour top speed. So I will never so it's like I can't even go that fast. And then the G-Wagon, it becomes scary at 120. It's because it's a freaking brick, right? It's just a brick. It's not aerodynamic. So it becomes scary at 120. So I don't go that fast anymore. And now on in my Tesla, I have the little speed restriction thing turned on, and it's restricted at 85. So yeah, I don't go in a car. I don't go over 85. And this is a big reason, because I think somebody was saying, oh, you should get a car. This is a big reason why I'm not interested in cars anymore. Because like, what the hell I'm going to do? Go buy a nice car to go? Well, I know I won't do it. So this is how I get myself out of trouble, is I don't put myself in positions to fail. It's worked out well for me. So no, I don't really drive that fast in my car. Plus, it's not even possible. I have a Tesla now. That's just slow as fuck. It handles its weight poorly. It's terrible handling. It's got terrible brakes. Everything about it sucks. The only thing that's okay is the acceleration in a straight line. That's the only thing that's okay. But I don't get joy out of just going fast to 70 or 80. That's just to me, that's stupid. The top speed on it is stupidly slow. It starts to shake at over. I've taken it to over 90. It starts to shake and vibrate at like 85, 90, which is just pathetic. It makes me wonder, like, the people who say Teslas are nice, I'm like, what have you driven in your life? Because if you think a Tesla is nice, that tells me that you haven't driven anything nice. Like it's not the same as like a McLaren. A McLaren, you don't experience any shakes, no shakes whatsoever. You could be going 180. It's stable as fuck. Same thing with Porsches. Same thing with Ferrari. Hell, even like regular Audis. Some of like regular Audis are like more stable. BMWs are more stable. Mercedes, I don't know. It's something about, I don't know. Tesla, they need to do better with their suspension tuning. And maybe it's just a Model Y. Like I'm willing to cede that point. Maybe it's just because I have a Model Y. Maybe the Model S is better. But my only experience with Tesla is the old Model Y, the P90D, and I'm sorry, not the Model Y, the Model S, the Model S P90D, and then the one that I have now. And in both situations, I'm unimpressed. I'm very unimpressed. So yeah, this is going to be my last Tesla. I'll show you what I'm considering. And it's a far cry from the types of vehicles I used to have. I just like the way it looks. And I used to have one. I used to have a Genesis G80. That's my daily. And I like the new one. I really love this new one. So I may just go back to this, or I will get the GV. Where is it at? The GV70, if I can find it. Where is that at? SUV. Yeah, yeah. I like the GV70 as well. So I may get this as well. Now that I'm getting older, I'm just like, you know what? If I really want to go fast, I'll have a special car for that, and it'll be at the track. So I'll do the track. Oh man. Uh he won't get the meme. Wait, what meme? I don't know. Better not have a rattle if I'm spending $250,000. Well, I'll be honest. My G-Wagon, after a certain point, it started to rattle. Like certain things, it will rattle a little bit, but not it. How do you explain it? It wasn't a typical rattle. It's that it's so quiet and you don't hear anything else, to where if anything happens, you hear it. So I think it was the seats. Like after a while, there would be like a squeak here and there, and it would annoy the hell out of me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, oh man, I was. Same thing with the GT3. It's not that it will rattle, but there was, oh gosh, I would hear some sound every so often at a certain RPM. It only happened at like 8,000 RPM, and it wasn't an engine. It was a high frequency vibration that caused something else that seemed like it was near the door, like the B pillar. It seemed like there was something that would cause it to resonate at a certain frequency, and it would annoy me. But for the most part, you couldn't hear anything because it's loud as hell anyways. Would you get the Roadster? The Roadster what? What are we talking about? Oh, a Tesla Roadster? Hell no, fuck that. I'm done. I'm done with Tesla, bro. Like, I'm done with Tesla. I don't like electric vehicles. And I think I've owned the best, what most would consider the best electric vehicle. And if that's the best, then I'm good. I will pass. I would much rather have this. I would rather have a car made by a car company that knows how to make cars, good cars. Whereas Tesla, they don't really make good cars. They make a good EV, but like, no, they're not well put together. They have panel gap issues. The service is trash. Like, yeah, I don't want to email or fucking chat with a bot in order to get my car fixed. I hate it. I don't like it. So I'm probably going to go to a regular car brand after this. And this is probably what I'm gonna do. Hell, I might do it now. I'm looking at this rate right here. What, 2.9% for a 48-month loan? Man, I can do that. And it's only $45,000. I don't know if it's actually only that. It's probably more than that. It's a little bit. It's not that bad. It's not bad actually. Let's see what colors they have. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's sexy. Can I get other rims? If I can get other, like a different color rims, like some type of bronze rims, that would be dope. Nah, I'm feeling this green. This matte green. Oh my gosh, that's sexy. Yeah, this matte green is it. That's it. But I can't get the blue interior. I need this blue interior. By the way, this was probably going to be the interior of my next G-Wagon, the Yacht Blue, if they still have it. They probably won't. Let's see. Let's just do beige. And yeah, $70K. That's not too bad. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. So I have my car for another year. Yeah, another year, and then it's going back. And I have to take it back. It's not like I can keep it. The way that Tesla does their thing is you have to give them the car back. And as a result, I actually need to do some road trips. But the problem is that I don't want to take a road trip in an EV that doesn't have a dealer network. So if I need to get it serviced, like I'm SOL. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have that many miles. I got a 10,000 mile lease, and over a year and a half in, I only have 4,800 miles. Just give you an idea of how much I drive, which is not much. All right, where'd my music go? Let's play some slow jams. Yeah, get some slow music going. But nah, hell no, I'm done with electric vehicles, and all electric vehicles. For instance, like the new Macan, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I'm actually proud to hate it. It's how much I hate this piece of shit electric vehicle. They even ruined it. They ruined it. It used to look nice. Look at this. This is what they used to look like. Just beautiful. I loved it. the proportions, everything about it was perfect. And now they have this disgusting, like turtle shit looking. Oh man, I hate this. And this disgusting fuchsia looking color, pastel. This shit's gay. Just this. They've gone woke. That's what this is. Like, what the hell is this? This is. Man, what are they doing? I'm so disappointed. Well, so the Macan is no longer an option. They've gone electric, so I can't do it. The Cayenne, maybe I can get the new Cayenne GT if they still have it. You know, I would buy a used. Obviously, I wouldn't buy one brand new if I can find one. Let's see, build your Porsche. Wait, what is this? No. Do they not do the Cayenne GT anymore? The Turbo GT. It's the one that's got like, it's the one that competes with the what do you call that car? The what do you call it? The Urus. Yeah, they don't have it anymore. That sucks. All right, well, I'll have to ask one of my friends if they can help me locate one. Cause I would take that as a last resort. I'll take that over a Macan, even though I don't like Cayennes. I would take that over an electric Macan any day. The new 911, I hate it too. The new one, the one with the what do you call that? With the electric, the hybrid system, I hate it. I hate it. It's at a point now where like I'm being forced to consider brands that I didn't even want in the past. So I'm looking at, I'm not saying I'm going to get this. At least I don't know. I'm going to say I'm not going to get it. But here's what I've been looking at. The Ferrari 488. Not the Pista, just a regular one. I don't need a... Let's see. Let's go to cars and bids. Maybe there's some on here. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Tom left high bid 30 grand? Oh, this is a Pontiac. Wait. Hold on. Wait, what? I'm confused. How is this a Pontiac? Did they just make it look like a Lamborghini? Countach? No, this is a Lamborghini. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, okay. It's a fake one. Okay, yeah, no, fuck that. We're not doing that. Let's see, Ferrari 48. Oh, I can get another AMG GT, I guess, for $58,000. That's really cheap. That's really cheap, actually. Can y'all believe that I paid $80,000 for my bullshit ass Model Y? And it's only worth like $35,000 now because of Tesla. They keep lowering the prices. This is the one that I was thinking about getting. Except it's not going to look like this. This looks disgusting. Whoever owned this ruined it. They ruined this. This is hideous. Why would they do this? Why would they ruin this car like that? That's disgusting. I'm appalled. I am appalled. All right, let's go to cars. Who's another one? Ferrari 488 for sale. I think you could use Ferrari. I would probably get mine directly from Ferrari because I want a warranty and to build that relationship. So if in the future, if I want to get another car, I can. Let's see if I can find one. I was looking at one in white. I'll get one in red too, but I prefer one in white. So yeah, they're not too bad, right? So for this kind of car, you may be this a lot of money, but you got to keep in mind that a lot of times these appreciate. So if I'm buying it down here, even if it goes down, I'm probably not going to lose that much money, but I also stand to gain from appreciation. So, you know, I also look into that. I'm not just buying it and just saying, I'm gonna just have it. It's more of a, with the idea of in the future, it may be worth more, or I could just park money in it and it kind of just holds its value. I don't see this going down that much lower than this. So yeah, this is one thing that I'm considering. I'm considering, not strongly, not strongly, but I am considering this because I heard what the engine sounds like. Even though it doesn't sound like the 458, which I prefer, I think the 458 is probably my favorite sounding Ferrari. Yeah, probably. I wonder if but it's too small and it's also too old. I'm looking at like a 2019 year model for mine if I get one of these. So yeah. Oh yeah, this only has 5,000 miles with blue though. I don't know. My friend has a blue car, or blue. Well, it's not a blue car. It's a blue Urus, and I don't want to have the same color vehicle as any of my friends, at least. I mean, obviously, other people are gonna have blue. This isn't that bad though. This looks kind of cool. I think I prefer red over blue, even though blue is my favorite color. Can y'all believe it? Blue is my favorite color. But I've never owned a blue car, and I always avoid blue cars. Orange is my second favorite color. They're complementary colors. So I've owned the orange car, but it's not because I really wanted an orange car. It's just that was my option at the time. It was, you take this orange one or you don't get the car. And I was like, I'll take this orange one then. Yeah, this right here is pretty good. It's got the screen here, which I don't care about, but yeah, fine, whatever. It's it doesn't have that many miles either. It's only 5,000. Oh, it's in Florida. Oh, okay. All right, perfect. This is actually there are a couple things depending on where it is in Florida. It's Central Florida, so this could be a good deal. If it were like South Florida, I don't know if I want to. I don't think I would consider it. It's a little bit too close to the coast. So salt water, even though it's not like salt is in the air, so like that can cause things to corrode. Same thing for north, like cars in the north. If it's up north, like in Chicago, New York, Wisconsin, even Ohio, depending on like, you know, how the owner drove their car and when they drove their car, I normally won't even consider cars that come up from north. They either need to be California, Southern California specifically, Texas, or Central Florida is okay. Some parts of Alabama, some parts of Georgia are okay for cars like this. Yeah, and I can probably work with the local dealer here to have it sent here. If man, you know what? Let me get off of this. I said that I'm not going to buy these cars anymore. I'm gonna try to stick to my word. I told myself I would not buy another car for a while. So I have a year and a half to go. It was 3 years. That was the goal. It was like, let me just try to make it a full 3 years with a car and not just, do dumb shit. This is my growth as an individual. This realizing that I don't need shit, but I need this right here. I definitely need this. Does it fit my bike though? Yes, it does. Add to cart. All right, what else do I want to get from here? Man, these domino grips. I want these domino grips, but I don't want the. Oh, they have it in. Okay, all right, black and gray. Yes, this is what I need, black and gray. And then we'll get that exhaust. Where's that exhaust at? I need that exhaust in my life. Here. I thought about getting the Termignoni exhaust. It just looks, I don't know. Y'all are going to judge me, but I don't care. I think it looks kind of ugly. It looks a little ugly to me. I want something that looks as close to the Aprakovic exhaust. So I'm going to get this. This is actually a full titanium exhaust. And I think it looks a little bit better. Like, you get one that's pointed down and you get one that's pointed up. Versus them both being down. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, I do need this EU5. All right. I'm not going to order this right now, obviously. I'm not about to put in my credit card info. No. We only want one of these. And then, what else do I want to get for this bike? Oh, the clear clutch cover. Yes, I need the clear clutch cover. Let's find that at. Where is that at? Clutch covers. So the one that I'm thinking about getting, they don't sell at a Moto Million. The reason why I'm thinking about getting another one is because if I get the Dukabike clutch cover or clear clutch cover thing, I need special tools in order to put the bearing in. I had to remove the bearing from the old one and then put in a new one. Whereas if I get the one from CNC Racing, they already have the bearing. Like, what the fuck? Why is... Okay, sure. We want for Ducati and a Street Fighter and a V4S and a 2020. Okay, fuck. All right, I guess maybe this one. And then we want the clear clutch cover. Yeah. So there's, as you can see, well, you can't see it yet, but you can see it here. It includes the bearing. So that means that it takes an hour off the install. So even if I don't install it myself, I still save money at the dealership if I don't want to do it myself. Do you add parts and customize your car too? The Tesla? Hell no. Fuck no. Disgusting. No. Hell no. No. My G-Wagon? No. I like to keep my car stock. So when I order a car, I just get everything. Like I just put all the options. And it's good enough, right? So I don't bother my cars. Now on my GT3, or no, actually not just the GT3, all of my cars, I do put tint. Maybe I don't know if you consider that. I put ceramic tint, 20% all around, except for on the windshield. Yeah, I used to put optically clear on there, but it messes up the polarization on my shades, and you can see colors. I don't like it, and also it kind of messes up with the clarity. So I no longer put anything on the front. I got my wheels painted to satin platinum from black on my GT3. That was the one thing that I did, but I normally put PPF, paint protection film, on all my vehicles. But nah, I keep my car stock. I don't like to modify my cars because that tanks the value. Like it ruins the value of the car. So one of the things that I've been able to do is, fortunately I pick cars well. I take really nice care of them because I don't really drive that much, but I also just take like good care of all of my things, and I keep them clean. So like, say for instance, my AMG that I bought, it was like $96,000. I put like 20,000 miles on it, and when I traded it in, I got $87,000 for it. So I basically paid $9,000 plus my insurance, which was only like $150 a month, and gas and maintenance. I only bought tires once, so my cost of ownership was under $15,000 for AMG. My first one, the C63, the coupe, not the coupe, the what do you call it, the AMG GT. I didn't lose anything on that. The Macan, because I bought the Macan at such a good deal, I bought a Macan Turbo for $83,000 out the door. So like when I initially sold that, I got $84,000 for it. So I didn't lose shit. I mean, it cost me what, $5-6 grand on it, maybe $8 grand after insurance and all the other things. My first 911, I think I bought that for 120, and I put a lot of miles on it. And when I sold it for 108 or something like that. So that I did lose a little bit more. It's 12 grand, but I had it for a while. So it's like I paid $12,000 to own the car. So that's how I kind of look at ownership. I look at my cost to own the vehicle. So I'm always thinking about that. So if I buy a car, for instance, if I get that Ferrari, you may be looking at it as like, oh, that's a lot of money to spend on a car. And the way I'm looking at it is like, how much is it going to cost me to own it? That's all I care about, because in my experience, I don't keep cars ever. So, if I buy a car for $250,000, well, so long as, if I can own it for a year or two and it only costs me like 20 grand to own it, to me, that's fine with me. Yeah, it's fine with me. Like even my GT3, like I bought the GT3 at $180,000 and I sold it for $185 after I put 20,000 miles on the GT3. Track miles, not just bullshit miles, like track miles. on the track. I went through like 4 pairs of tires on that. So my cost of ownership, when you really do the math, was negligible. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I look at cost of ownership. Anything else doesn't really matter. You know, it's just how much does it cost you to have the car? And sometimes it's going to cost you. Sometimes you'll make out like a bandit. Like when I saw my G-Wagon, I made out like a bandit. I had it for a year and a half. I think I had like, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15,000 miles on it, somewhere in between that. And let's just say I made enough to purchase another car just straight out with it's free money essentially. But yeah, so hopefully that gives you an idea. Like you look at the ownership, and that's what I think a lot of people, they don't focus on that, especially when they're shopping for a car. What they're doing is they're looking at a monthly payment, which is the stupidest thing you can do. In fact, it's so stupid that dealers know that that's what most people are looking at. So if you ever going shopping for a car and they ask you, how much are you looking to pay per month? They're trying to get you. Fuck all that shit. The only thing you should care is like, what is your out the door price? And you should have in the back of your mind, like, what is this car going to be able to go for if I want to get rid of it within, you know, a year or 2 or 3? And also, what does the depreciation curves look like? Here, let's look at the, I think there's this guy who does Porsche depreciation curves. Porsche depreciation curves. And we'll just put GT3. Maybe it'll, wait, what? Is it this? All right, yeah, so this is just all for all Porsches. No, this is everything. But what you want to be mindful of is, like, every car has a depreciation curve. So if you're looking for a car, you should be trying to figure out, all right, well, what does the depreciation for these vehicles look like? You know, for the amount of miles, for the amount of years, like all that stuff. And I mean, I do this kind of stuff before I go shopping for anything. So I have a very good idea of how much money I am going to spend for the life of that vehicle. Now I do have a margin of error. Like, I don't really care. That's why I'm able to not care, is because I go in knowing that it's going to be plus or minus some percentage. But so long as you understand what it's going to cost you to own the car for that period of time, that's all that really matters. So let's say you're going to own a car for 2 years, and the cost of the ownership, you know, during that 2 years, you know, maybe you're going to see $20,000 in depreciation. You're going to pay for insurance. You're going to pay for gas, maintenance, all that kind of stuff. So let's say it's going to cost you about $25,000 to own a car for 3 years. The way I do my math is, okay, well, that's 25,000 divided by 36. It's like $400. Let's see what that is. 25 divided by 36. It's 600. All right, it's more than I thought. $600. But even then, like that's not that bad. You're paying effectively $694 a month for the car note, for insurance, for maintenance, because you amortize. At least I do, because you have to do maintenance. So it's like, to me, this is a good deal. So if I knew that I can buy this Ferrari today, and you know I'm going to own it for 2 years. So like, let's, instead of doing this, we'll say 2 years. I'm going to own it for 2 years. So this is kind of what I'm looking at per month of, like, you know, of actual cost of own, not like what the payment is, because that doesn't really matter that much. It's just how much are you actually coming out of pocket. So if, I don't know, maybe that makes sense. My car got hit twice, then hail damage in the first year. Man, do you have full coverage insurance? Because normally what you can do is, well, no, I'm sorry. The other person who hit you, you can sue their insurance company for loss of value on your car. Just FYI, in case you didn't know that. But you got to be willing to fight shit. Like, I become one of those people. I'll lawyer up quick and in a hurry. Quick and in a hurry. I've learned my lessons. You know, having lawyers are good. So I have. It's just like, I will go after them. It's like, nah, y'all are gonna pay for the value that this is taking. But you also got to understand the value of your car. And like, again, the depreciation curve, the amount of miles you have, the condition it is in, all these things. So you should have a good idea of what your car is worth at all times. And if you don't know, what you could do is, you know, every year, if you want to do it every year, you can go and get an appraisal. So I don't know what it's like now. I've been out of the car game for a while, but back when I was in the car game, I would go to CarMax, you know, and get appraisals. And the reason why I would go to CarMax is because all dealerships, they will normally match CarMax because CarMax at the time they were the largest buyer of at the auctions or whatever. So like, you know, if CarMax is willing to give this, they'll take that as that's what the value of the vehicle is worth. So if you do that, and honestly, I've done that a few times where I took my vehicle to the Porsche dealership and they were like, we're going to give you this. I took that bitch to the CarMax dealership. They told me they're going to give me this. I take that piece of paper and I take it back to the Porsche dealership. I'm like, nah, they said this, and they respect it. The reason why I take it back to the dealership is because when you trade in vehicles, you get a tax credit. So you only pay taxes on the difference in value. So let's say you're getting $80,000 for your trade-in, and the new vehicle that you want costs $100,000. Well, instead of paying the 6.25% tax on $100,000, which is like $6,200, $6,400, you only pay it on $20,000. So that's another little pro tip for you if you want to save money. That's how I've done all the game. But now that I have this Tesla, I'm basically gonna have to reset. So like this next car, I'm gonna have to pay full taxes like a fucking idiot. I lost my tax credit for my G-Wagon, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to pay full taxes. But what that means is that in the future, if I want to trade up to, and it only really works great or better if you trade up because it's the marginal difference. Yeah. So if I've decided if I want to like trade up to another car that's a little bit more expensive, I'm only paying tax on that marginal difference. And yeah, that's a Texas thing. I don't know if that works outside of Texas, but it's definitely a Texas thing. Oh, they ran no cameras. That's one thing I would advise. Get you a camera installed in your car. Like, because you never know, right? Like sometimes they can catch that. Now they may not be able to catch it, but yeah, if you get a nice car, and this is why people have dailies. But if you end up getting a nice car, you want to make sure you have a garage. You know, do all that you can do to protect it. So that was what I do. Like I have a garage, and I also put paint protection film on. I normally have a camera. I also have full coverage insurance, and I have a special, at least on my policy, I'm pretty sure you could get it too. But there's a option that you can have where they will cover the full cost that you paid for the vehicle instead of just the value of the vehicle. It will raise your rate up slightly, but if you do that, it protects you a little bit more. So you can also go to your own insurance if you want. But just keep in mind that they may jack your rate up. Just keep that in mind. So do that at your own risk. Yeah, definitely have a garage. But you know, that doesn't really protect you when you're on the street, unfortunately. So there's something that I often worried about is because here in Houston, we have a lot of uninsured motorists, more so than other cities, I think. And it was always like always in the back of my mind, like what if one of these fools hit me? Like I actually had somebody do a hit and run on me on the freeway on 610. Some drunk driver in a truck hit me going like 70, 80 miles an hour. Nothing like, I didn't crash or anything, but he kept going. I called the cops, and basically they were just like, yeah, like don't follow him, and there's nothing we can do. That's basically what it came down to. They came and took a report, and they're like, oh, we'll let you know if any. I'm just, oh my gosh. This is why I say fuck the police. Fuck them all. They don't do shit. They don't do shit. I've had multiple vehicles stolen. I've had people hit me multiple times. Like I've also been in accidents too. And they don't do absolutely anything. They don't do anything. All they do is fucking eat donuts and give out tickets. If you're a cop watching this, well, yeah, prove me wrong. Go do your fucking job. Go fight crime. If you're a cop watching me and you disagree with me, go fucking fight some crime. Go find a criminal. How about that? Prove it. Show me with your actions that y'all not just bullshit of fucking wasting my tax dollars. I don't understand like what they do. Like they don't do absolutely anything, especially here in Houston. They're fucking useless. Fucking useless. And I've called the cops several times and nothing happens. I remember when I called the cops when I was at my grandparents' house. They didn't even come until the next day. I called them at like 10 o'clock at night. They showed up the next day after 11 a.m. It's fucking pigs. Yeah, that's all they fucking do. They ticket, And then like they ticket over the dumbest shit. I got a ticket for not having a front license plate. And the person who gave me the ticket also didn't have a front license plate. And that, last time I checked, no one in America and no one in the state is above the law. But here, somehow, I'm being held accountable for not having. Anyway, I paid it. It was only like $30, and I still don't rock a plate on the front. I was just like, I'll just pay the fee. Fuck them. I think they just wanted to get me because I was in a car that he, obviously this cop, he was just like upset that somebody like me could be driving something like what I was driving, and he's doing whatever he's doing in life. So he decided to give me a ticket. It was me and Joe were together doing this. If you ever saw that video, like he got a ticket that day too for having, for something. I forget what it was. And the reason why I got a ticket was because of them, because they decided to take pictures and were blocking the fucking street. I wasn't even a part of it, but because I was on the same street at the same time, and the cop saw me, he decided to, jump over in front of me at a light to pull me over. It's like, he just needed to figure out something. So he's like, oh, you don't have a front license plate. So, yeah. I took my little ticket and I was just like, it's fine. Obviously, I can afford it.
I'm gonna go through downtown and I'm gonna stop and take a break at the park. And then we'll go to the other park, Memorial. And then I guess I'll go home and do my live stream and try to edit the video that I started last night.
I did that, by the way. I finished it.
I figured out how to do multicam clips.
And I did that too. Yeah, look at that.
And Final Cut. I don't really have a efficient way of doing it yet, but
I do now.
It's much more efficient than
I do now. So like during this ride, I didn't know how to do what I'm doing now. And then after this ride, I learned how to do what I'm doing now. So that's pretty dope. Do you live in Houston, Jimmy? I'm just curious. Do you live here? Also, Casual Economist. I know I've asked several times, and maybe you told me. Are you in Texas, or is that fuck, what's his name? I haven't seen him in a while. I can't remember his name. His handle. I don't actually know his name, obviously. Oh, you used to. Okay. Where are you at now? You still in Texas? Oh, you're in Cypress. Oh, okay. All right. I used to live out in Cypress. In Arium Town Lake or Town Lake. I think, yeah, Town Lakes. Is that what it's called? Or it's near Bridgeland. Hold on. I think it's called Town Lake. Cypress Town Lake. Yeah. I used to live in Town Lake. This is it, because they had the water and shit in the docks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I used to live here. Where what part of Cyprus do they live in? Are they in like old Cyprus or new Cyprus? Are you not in Texas? Okay. I was like, if you're in Texas, depending on what part of Texas, I'll come out. Like there are certain parts of Texas I just don't go to, like Dallas. I might go to Dallas though for a reason. They have a Dionysus store, and I want a full leather suit. How do you spell Dionysus? Dionysus. Let's figure it. Dionysus. Yeah, here you are. So yeah, I want to get a full suit, but I don't want to order it and then have to like start sending it back if it don't fit. So what I'm gonna end up doing is just going there in person and trying on the suits there. And if get whichever one I like the most, that fits me the best. So yeah. So I do plan to go out there for that reason. And I've already found the one that I'm getting. Yes, this is it. This is it. And yeah, I know I'm gonna look like a Power Ranger, but I don't care. This gold, it matches my bike. The forks. That's how vain I am. Like it matches the bike. I have the black and the gray and then the gold. So oh my gosh, yes. I've already taken my measurements. I went to the place and had them take my measurements. So I know kind of what size I need, but I want to be able to actually put it on and try it on and make sure that it's what I want. Man, look at that. Oh, look, they got a black model. Man, not every day you see black models in motorcycle gear. Normally it's always someone else, not like me. But he is skinny. He's not well built at all. So I don't know. This is a two-piece? Yeah, it's a two-piece. I thought about getting a one piece too, but I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Yeah, give me some boots. Oh, you were really close to Town Lake. Okay. After grad, wait, UH. Oh, you work in Seattle. Okay. Are you a programmer or something? Are you tech? Because you seem to know tech stuff more than the average person. Is that what you do? Cypress, Arlington, Seattle. Okay. What made you leave Dallas? What made you leave Texas? Was it just to get a job, or you just wasn't feeling it here? Man, I love the color of this suit. Why is this $3,000? It looks ugly. Yeah, I can tell he's hunched over too. Yeah, this is one of them suits I couldn't do it. I need a suit where I won't be hunched over, so I'm definitely gonna have to get a two piece. Cause I think with the one pieces, they force you into a certain stance, which doesn't work for my kind of bike. Like it's a mid. It's not 100% sport, but it's kind of in between a sport and a naked. So I need something where it's not going to force me into this leaned over position. So that you can, I don't know if you can tell, but like some of these are much more aggressive than the others. Oh, you right? Oh, you're a software engineer? All right. Don't care about location, moving around, getting experience. Majored in EE. Doing code for a while. Okay. Yeah, I'm very much particular to location. I can only work remote. And this is a new thing, right? I've been remote for a long time. I'm not one of these new people who was forced into remote work. I've been effectively working on remote teams since 2012. So it's a while. Now I have had some teams where, you know, I worked in office with the team. But even then it was kind of weird because, you know, my first client, I think they were in Billings, Montana. And you know, I worked with their engineers, but I was here in Houston, but we also had a team of 3, me included, in Houston, and we worked together at the office. So yeah, that was the one time that I can think of. Oh, other than when I was in oil and gas, where that was definitely in person. That was, you know, either in the office or on a rig or on a vessel or, you know, wherever I had to go in the world. Yeah, that was, yeah. And then GitHub was the first just fully remote company. So everyone was remote, even though we had an HQ. So I would only go to HQ, you know, maybe like twice a year. So I would spend about 2 weeks at HQ. And then we had mini summits as well. So we would go somewhere in the world for a week. And we did that a few times a year, like I think twice a year, I think. And now that I'm at this other company that I'm at now, this is also, I don't know if they're technically not a remote first company. They made the switch due to COVID, I think. So yeah, I'm remote because they do it now. But even in the future, like, it's unlikely that I would go into an office. And I think people can tell the difference between me when it comes to remote work. You know, there's a tendency to over communicate, especially on the written front. There is also a tendency to put information in more than one place. I also get my work done, and I also have proof that it gets done. Oh, you're brand new. Oh, you must be young then. Oh, never mind. All right, so okay. Intern at a trucking company, Amazon, now work full time at Blue Origin. Is that, wait, Blue Origin? Are they the ones who do the self driving stuff? Is that it? Try and get your name known. Well, the best way to get your name known is to build a product that everyone loves. That's how you get your name known. You know, get yourself where, you know, like products or libraries or whatever. Like, if you can show you have commits in what do you call those things? In very popular like libraries or frameworks or products, like open source products, that goes a long way. also doing what I'm doing. Oh, Blue Origin. Oh, that's what's his name's company. Okay, I see. Oh, that's dope. You know, I also wanted to go into a company doing something like that. There's one that I wanted to go to, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It starts with an A. I forget what it's called. Gosh, my friend talks about it. Let me see if I can find it in the channel. So this is probably gonna be in Fame and Glory, and then what is it called? AR. Oh man, what's the name of this company? Arduo Defense Company, Oculus founder. I just know like this information. Anduril. Yeah. This is the company. So this is a company that I was like, oh, it would be kind of cool to work here. I wanted to work at NASA a long time ago. Like that was actually my dream, because I wanted to be an astronaut growing up, believe it or not. I didn't want to do what I'm doing now. I wanted to go into real science, real engineering. But yeah, I don't know if I can go there and like make the kind of money that I'm used to making. So maybe in the future, you know, maybe I'll do it just to say I did it once in my life. But yeah, I would love to work in, you know, space or defense or something like this. When I say defense, I'm not talking about how I used to, but like this, building shit like this. Oh my gosh, this is dope. Like I want to get into drones. Yeah, it would be dope to work here, and they have a dope campus. I think they're in LA. This is in person, but I wouldn't mind being in person at a company like this, because if we need to go out into the field to test stuff, like obviously I want to be out there. So I would go out there for that. But I don't know. I think I would have to like be okay with using the language that I hate. It's not saying that I don't know it. It's just I don't want to do it again. Let's look at their jobs to see what they require. Wait, what? Careers. I just want to look to see. Wait, hold on. That's not what I want. Open roles, and we'll look at their engineering. See what they do. Oh, chief engineering. I'm not that though. This is real engineering. I'm not that kind of real engineer. So yeah, let's see. Front end. Yeah. Maybe I could do that just get in, or full stack is probably most likely. Let's see what they're using. Strong background with focus in physics, mathematics, and or motion planning. I definitely don't have a strong background. I just have a good background. Not the kind that I'm assuming that they want. Okay, so Golang, C++. Okay, literally all of these. I know all these languages. It says such as computer science. Okay, never mind. I definitely have this computer science and software engineering. I definitely have that. I know mathematics from my applied statistics, but I've always considered statistics fake math. It's not the same. Like math and statistics, statistics uses math. It's under the branch of math, but it's not mathematics. You know, that's a whole other thing. Well, that's fine. I happen to that's cool with me. Again, I will tell people all day, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you have a solid network, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Lead software verification, yeah, all these cool things. Well, if you should, I don't know, you should apply there. Apply there and just see if it works out. You know, you never know. Even if you don't want to work there, just apply anyway. Maybe you'll get an interview, and then you could tell them no. It's so fun telling people no. Oh man, it's pretty dope. Salary range is okay, and I'm saying it's okay because you have to live in LA, which means that half of this is going to taxes. So even if you got 350, half of it goes to taxes. So you're really not seeing that much. All right, well, cool. That's Anduril. I'm not really looking for a new job right now. I'm content. This is something that I get when I was younger. You know, I like to jump around a lot, but now I'm just like, I'd much rather stay longer somewhere and try to get something accomplished, you know? Try to do something that it takes a long time to do. Now, you know, I had some of these gloves. I had the Full Metal 7s, and they would cause my hands to go numb, and I hate it because I love the way they look. I really want them again, but they're so uncomfortable. So I can't get them, but I want them. Cause my thought was like, man, like I have titanium on my knuckles. If anybody wants to fuck with me, I basically have weapons on already. I want to also get a leg. What do you call those things? Like a thigh bag or something like that, so I can put a weapon in there. You know, one of those toys. That's what we're gonna call it. So if anybody wants to fuck around, you know, I can help them find out. Yeah, I'm picking projects that other people on my team have no idea how to do in this for day of launch. So lots of higher ups started staring at it or starting to know I can do stuff. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Congratulations for you. I hope that it all goes well, and definitely, definitely keep us posted on how that turns out, and you're learning. So you have a blog by any chance? Do you have a YouTube channel? Hold on, can I even check that? Maybe. Let's see. Check that out. If you don't, why don't you start talking? Like that's really how you get your name out there, is you do what I'm doing, essentially. It may not turn into anything now, but you never know. Like, you do this stuff for long enough and you never know what can happen. For what it's worse, I used to do YouTube for real in the past, a long time ago. I started my YouTube channel, I think in 2007, 2006, one of those. And actually, maybe I can see when I started. Actually, I have no idea how to see when I started any of this. I don't know how to use YouTube anymore. They've changed it. Oh, no, never mind. Here, yeah. So here, yeah. So I started my YouTube channel in 2006, and my first video was posted shortly after. And, I got to a point where I was getting recognition within the music industry. And yeah, that kind of helped me out. And now, like, I've been doing this on YouTube for a little bit under 2 years. I've been doing the streams longer. The videos are all this right here. But in the future, I'm probably going to start doing more tech videos, like either reviews or, I don't know, just around tech or technology, as well as just business, finance, that kind of stuff. And the idea is that in the future, like I'll have this library of videos, which even if they're trash, and this is the way I think, even if all of my videos are trash, even if you think they're trash, well, I can at least say I have 350 videos out there, So it's like, this is one of the things where it's like, if you come into any situation, any room, and not only do you have the skill set, but you also have a body of work that immediately sets you apart, right? So like, that's one of the cool things that I can always point to. It's like, I have a body of work here. Music, I don't talk about my music stuff anymore, but I also have that if I really wanted to show that off. I also have my projects that I've contributed to, just body of work. And if you do enough of that, man, like, in 5-10 years, not only have you built yourself as an expert, but you also have an audience of people who like make you more valuable in general. Because now you're a thought leader, essentially. I'll think about that. I used to build race cars for school, so I might pick that up again. Yeah, bro, like, do something. Like, don't just put all your eggs in one basket. One thing that I tell a lot of people, and no one believes me, but no one gets rich working for someone else. Just straight up. Unless you get really, really, really lucky and you're like part of a startup and you have equity. That's kind of that's what happened with me. I got lucky, essentially. I happened to join a startup at the right time. I got equity, and it was a decent amount. And it kind of set me up for a lot. So like, yeah. 27 is when this happened, and this is almost 10 years ago, and I'm still, it changed my life. And it allowed me to purchase equity in other companies, which also changed my life even more. So unless you're in that kind of position where you have a lot of equity, like, working is not the way to get there. So if you're really trying to get there, build some stuff out on the side, show your value in other ways. Don't just show it in one way. Oh, you think you like being low key? Well, that tells me you don't know me very well. I fought, like, I went back and forth for a long time of whether or not I wanted to get back on YouTube. And even now, like, there's certain things that I just don't do or talk about because I just want to remain kind of, low key. But what I'm finding is that I had to get out of my comfort zone. Even though I'm not saying that I'm not shy. I'm not that. It's just I'm very reserved to myself kind of person. I really don't like being out here, like doing these live streams. When I first started this, I didn't actually want to do it. It's the only reason why I do it now is because of y'all now. Like, seriously, if people weren't here watching this and chatting, like, it would make it a lot easier for me to quit and just go back to just being like, off to myself. But what I found is that, having y'all here and other folks, it shows me that what I'm doing is valuable to some people. And if it's valuable to some people, that means that over time, as more people discover it, they also get value. And now what you've done is you've created your own value, right? So that's kind of where I'm at now, where it's like, I've understood that working for others, probably not the way to get there unless you have equity, unless you get equity. But even then, it's much better if you build your own stuff. So let's say, I keep doing this and I finally figure out how to make videos that don't suck, that are actually interesting. Well, this could turn into like another revenue stream. Like, so now it's like I have more revenue streams. So even if it's not my main thing, like if this is giving me an extra $50, $100, $150, $200,000 a year, that's money that I can then dump into my other investments, and even that much better. And that gives me opportunities because it opens up, like, because now you know who I am as a result of this, right? Even though we don't really know each other like that, like you at least know who I am, and that means that in the future, we only think about the people who we know, right? So let's say you go off somewhere, and let's say you go to Anduril. And we've had this conversation that it's like, oh yeah, it would be kind of dope to work at Anduril. Well, that's an opportunity for me too, because it's like, well, now people who are watching me, who are engaged with my content, they know a little bit about me. They know some of the stuff that I can do. They know some of the stuff I'm interested in. Well, if someone's like, hey, well, do you know anybody who's interested in a job, or like, we're trying to recruit, we're giving referrals. Well, now that's an opportunity for me, right? So what I'm saying is, if you can build the same for yourself, well, I'm not saying if, I'm saying that's what you can do. You can build that same type of thing for yourself. And it goes both ways. Like, the fact that you're here, I know who you are, kind of. I mean, I don't know what you look like, obviously. But if you were doing content, I'd be able to get to know you that much better. And if opportunities crop up in my world, it's like, well, I only thinking about the people who I know for anything. So if, there's someone saying, oh, we need help with whatever, X, Y, or Z. Do you know anyone? Well, if I know you, then it's like, yeah, you're one of the people who I bring up. This is how it works. It's not what you know, it's who you know. That's kind of what I mean by that. But, just think about it. You don't have to do anything, obviously. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? So we got a few people watching. I'm curious. Anybody watching on what's that thing, on Twitter? Are y'all able to comment? I've never watched the live stream on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter and you're just not, I don't know, never mind. I don't even know why I'm asking. Y'all won't do it. It's fine.
And do my live stream and try to edit the video. And the alternative, which is what I thought I was going to have to do, which is, just try to sync all the...
Oh, shit. I did it again. I keep forgetting the camera angle is different. Do y'all see what's happening? Oh, okay. It just didn't. Okay. It never took that keyboard. Okay. Well, the viewership is not really that important. It's the commenting, the chatting. For me. Viewership is very important for the YouTube algorithm, though. Very important. Not just viewership, but engagement. And engagement, I don't know if they consider this as engagement. I think they only consider like comments. I know this seems like comments, but I think they consider this chat. It's different. They definitely consider comments as well as like view, like watch time. That's actually the most important metric. So if we go here and look at my metrics, they're not that good, to be real. I'm gonna just be honest. Oh wait, what did I just do? Why did I do studios.com? Oh, this is actually a website. Hold on, wait. What's new? I did not try to do this, but like I saw something that looked cool, so obviously I had to look at it. It's design. Oh, they have a custom spinning wheel. The old school one. This is what the old school Mac spinning wheel, the loading wheel, used to look like back in Mac OS 9. That's cool. Oh man, that's dope. What? Who are they? What is this? I don't know how it popped. Like I accidentally typed studios.com trying to go to like my YouTube studio. Before architecture, studios recognize responsibility. Oh wow. This is dope. All right, I'm gonna bookmark this. This is cool. All right, I wonder what font this is. Let's look at this. They're using SVG. I'm sure they're loading font somewhere. Oh, this is Arc. It's different. I'm like, why it doesn't work the same way as what I'm used to. Let's see, font. Canada type Gibson. Is that really it, or is this Blink? Oh no, this is body. Yeah, we don't care about that. Okay, yeah, they must have done this as SVG. Yeah, that must be SVG, not a font. Anyway, let's go to what I was actually trying to do. This, and we'll look at the watch time, which is not great, but it's fine, I suppose. So for the past 28 days on my videos, you see here, it's not great. How do I look at watch time though? Is it advanced mode? Yeah, so in the past 28 days, 523 hours of watch time. It seems like a lot, but you know, you got to put it in perspective. I have over 40 videos at this point, and in 28 days, it's generated 523 hours of watch time. So let's divide that by 28 so we can get an idea of what that is per day. On average, right? So 28. So that's 18 hours and some change on average, but let's divide it by the number of videos I have, which is around 40. So that means each of my video per day is getting about 30 minutes of watch time, which isn't great. The thing that makes up for it is the fact that, you know, I continually add more and more videos. That's been my strategy. If you have been watching for a long time, or if you're in my Slack channel, you'll know that that's my strategy. And if you don't, you can find it. I was talking about it. I'm like, you know, there's a few ways I can grow. I can either try my best to make the best videos possible and like only put out when I'm very proud of a video, which I've seen people who have amazing videos and it's taking them a shit ton of time to actually grow. Or I can play the other game, which is I just put out a bunch of, you know, mid content and then, you know, just grow that way, right? So it's like every video, every stream I do, that's one more stream that's going to give me around 30 minutes of watch time a day. So right now I'm at like 523, but let's say next year, if I'm double the amount of videos and streams that I'm at now, and I don't get any other type of growth, which that's false, but let's just play, you know, let's just assume I get no other growth other than, you know, I put out double the videos. Well, that means that my watch time doubles to 1,000. All right. So that's kind of my strategy. It's just like, let's just do volume. And during that volume game, I will figure out what works. I'll figure out how to edit videos. I'll just have a body of work. That's kind of what I'm looking at it as. It's like, let's just put out a body of work. So in a year and a half that I've been doing stuff, I have produced about 350 videos. Or 3 streams too. That counts. That's what YouTube at least considers it. But let's also go look at the lives, which are okay, I guess. Yeah, my click-through rate isn't great, but I understand why my click-through rate is. I'm not going to focus on this year, but next year, the plan, the growth, because I have to grow, not only in numbers but also in skill set and like what I'm doing. Next year, I will start to focus on thumbnails for my streams, and depending on how things are looking, I may actually start doing a scheduled stream, just one a week, and that'll probably be on like a Saturday or something that I could actually commit to it. I'm saying maybe because I don't know. We'll get there when we get there, which is late next year. Late this year, when I start to, do my review, my year-end review, to figure out, did I accomplish my goals? How did I did I get close? Did I over deliver? Basically, I need to know. And then based on that, I'll set my goal for next year. And generally it's a percentage of growth, right? So let's say this year, let's say I end my channel at 2,000 subs. It's not looking likely, but let's pretend that I ended at 2,000 subs. Well, that means that next year, the goal would be to take 20%. I want 20% growth. So what is that? 400 subs. So that means that by the end of next year, I would expect to have about 2,500 subs. Then on the video goal, same type of thing. Like I expect to have over 500 videos at that point. Maybe I'll increase the number of actual videos that I do, and maybe I'll get a little bit more specific on the types of videos that I do, right? So like maybe I need to have one type of like reviews. Maybe I need to have like 5 reviews. Maybe I need to have 5 vlogs or something. I don't know, something, right? 5 videos that have a story that I'm trying to like deliver a story so that I can learn these skills. These are all just me, like no one's making me do it, but the only way you could be accountable to yourself is if you measure what you're doing every year, and then you base your new goals off of what your previous, successes were. I hope that makes sense. So this, like my goal for this year, it wasn't pulled out of my ass. It was based off of what I did last year. I didn't meet my goal, but I still was like, you know what? I don't want to sandbag myself. I'll rather, say, pretend that I would have met the goal and then grow from there. So that's why I'm at 400 hours, even though I didn't get 400 hours last year. I think I got 363 hours. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to shoot for 400 this year. I didn't hit my video goal at all last year. I think it was 20 videos or something like that. 24 videos, basically 2 videos a month. Didn't hit it. This year, even though I didn't hit it last year, I was like, I'm gonna do 50. And I'm almost done with that goal, with the 50 videos. And I'm over halfway for the stream goal. So I'm getting close to 300 stream hours. In fact, I should be hitting my 1,000 hours of streaming soon. That's another goal that I didn't set, but it's like now that I see that I'm close, I'm like, yeah, this is probably going to go into my, accomplishments of what I was able to do this year. Let's see. Overview. Oh, wait, is it here? Yep, right here. So I only have about 46 more hours to go before I hit 1,000 hours total of that I've been streaming. And this is something that I'm kind of proud of, because how many people do you know in life who've committed 1,000 hours to anything outside of work and school, or basically outside of anything that they're not being forced to do? So yeah, this is something that like I'm pretty proud of here. Also, if someone is watching my Twitch, and you're not following, you can go ahead and do me a little favor right now and just give me a follow so I can get this 200 followers. It's been so long. I know I don't grow that fast on Twitch, unfortunately, but this is one thing that'll be nice to be able to say, oh yeah, like I finally accomplished this. And I think I'm gonna probably go to the, I might go to TwitchCon this year, and I'm pretty sure that'll help. Yeah, I'll also actually apply for because I'm an affiliate, believe it or not. I just didn't sign up. I don't know, how do I figure that out? Where does it say that at? Cause I got to affiliate at some point. I just don't know why I haven't set it up yet. Laziness, most likely, if I'm being real. All right, obviously, I don't know how to work Twitch. Obviously, I'm not the best Twitch person. Yeah, I had to like do shit. No, I'm not about to do shit. It's probably less than 1% of people that have hit that. What are we talking about? Are you talking about affiliate? Who got affiliate? on I don't know where it is. I don't know how to. Oh man, where is it? Achievements maybe. Yeah. So like I can go ahead and I can do the application. I may just make that a next year goal. So this year, like I'm trying to get to monetization, to remonetize my channel. It wasn't monetized for a long time after I lost it. I used to get paid from YouTube, by the way. This is actually how I pay for things back in the day. It was through the YouTube money that I was getting. Yeah, so like maybe once I do the YouTube partnership thing, maybe I'll go ahead and do my affiliate thing and actually fill out the paperwork, give it my bank info. I want to set up a new entity for it though. So I'll create like another company to run all this stuff through so that it's separate, right? And I'll probably have another company credit card for all that, so I can expense this thing outside of my other, like I have like a overarching thing, but I would like to be able to keep track of how much money I'm spending on this because I want to know what my return on my investment is. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to do unless I like sell all of this gear to this other company, and I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about. Like I'll need to create another entity before I get all this stuff done. Oh, the amount of streaming? Oh yeah, $1,000. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of how I look at things. I'm like, I like to do things that most other people haven't done. I think that that's what makes it where I don't have to compete with everyone else. And that's my goal. Like, I don't want to compete with y'all. Like, and y'all, honestly, y'all should be the same way. Y'all should be wanting to not compete with others. So whatever you can do to limit your competition pool, do it. So for me, it was like to go and get my bachelor's degree in one of the hardest things that I can get it in. Also in minor in things and some of the hardest things that most people would never minor in. And then make sure that the intersection of the things that I minor in are very different. So I have a wide skill set. So I didn't actually get my minor because I wanted to graduate on time. I would have had to say extra semester. But if I would have got my minors, it would have been in Chinese and then music theory. And that's on top of my computer science. And then I went into grad school and did applied statistics, which is further gets me out from other people. And then I also went into I did some business stuff, some finance stuff, some econ stuff when I was in grad school at another school. I didn't finish. I decided I didn't need it. Obviously, starting a company, that also helps. Having open source products also helps. This YouTube stuff also helps. Like everything, everything that I do, I try to make sure that I reduce my competition pool, because if I'm competing with everyone, then that means that I'm not getting the types of opportunities that I want. I want like the opportunities that y'all don't even know are possible. And I'm not going to talk about them because I'm kind of low key, but there are some opportunities that I've had that, people don't even know you can that you can even do this. I'll give you one that you don't know about. Let's say that some folks. I knew a person doing. He was in crypto. He has a wallet. It's actually a really good wallet. I won't say the name for a reason, but essentially he was like, "Hey, we're doing a raise right now." I think they were trying to raise. I don't know. I think it was 10 million. Yeah, I think they were doing a $10 million raise, and he was like, "Yo, if you're able to help us get money, secure funds, you'll get a 5% commission." So imagine if you bring in $1 million or $2 million, you get 5% of that. These are things that a lot of people don't know. Or you can go and buy paper, like go to hospital. I'm not going to give you that one. I won't. Maybe in the future. Maybe if I have like a Slack channel, like certain people can join. By the way, Jimmy, you've been here long enough to where it's like, if you really want, you can join. It's not that many people. I have a channel within Slack that I kind of open it pseudo to people outside of the few people who I know in person. So if you're interested in that, if you follow me on Instagram, you can message me there, and we can get you in there. It's just us talking a bunch of shit. Really, it's not really. But yeah, if you want to, be able to get access to whatever we're talking about offline, welcome. By the way, Casual Economist is there. I don't see you that often there, Casual though. Casual Economist. But no, we do weekly sync ups. You could join that if you really want. Assuming we put the link in there. Sometimes we forget to put the link in there. But it's on our calendar, so that's why it's easy to forget. All right, let's see how many hours I'm at, because that's actually what's important here. That's the real goal. 250. Yeah, look at that. I'm over halfway done. I only need 150 more hours to go to hit my goal for the year. It's not really value. It's just a place to hang out, bro. It's not. It's just hang out, just talk shit. I've been trying to use it as a place to do my research, or at least to put links to videos or to things that I want to react to in my live stream. So what you'll probably find is it's a bunch of us talking shit about the current state of affairs. So we'll talk message me on Instagram first. I got to make sure that, you're not going to get us canceled, because as you know, these days, us people like me, we can't speak freely out in the real world. So what we've done is we've gone into the underground and we speak about the things there. So if you're like someone who I'm like, yeah, you might get me canceled, maybe I'll have to take that back. Oh, dude, yeah, bro. The Slack app, that's how I use it for the most part. It's always on my phone. Like I'm more of a phone person when it comes to things like this, because I'm always out. Like, I'm not really, even though it seems like I'm always at home, and I am at home a lot because I work from home. But when I'm not working, I'm generally going out doing something else. Like, I'm either out at a restaurant, going getting tea, or on my bike now. In the past, it was going out driving, going to the track or something like that. So it seems like I'm at home all the time. And I am home a good bit, but when I'm not doing this kind of shit, I'm rarely here. I'm like doing other stuff, like on my 2-hour walks outside, stuff like that. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, so I think I've decided that I'm probably not going to finish this video tonight. I was hoping I would, but I'll finish it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. I'm over here thinking it's the weekend. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'll finish this tomorrow, and then I'll probably do another live stream similar to this tomorrow as well. And then on Friday or Saturday, I haven't decided which day. It'll be when I do my oh, shit. It'll be when I do the other type of streams that I've done a few of, like what's happening in the world, or the drizzle season type of stuff. It'll be something along that line where I'm like reacting to other content, and we'll probably end up having a discussion. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all the videos, but I put together a private playlist that has some of the videos that I've come across. I haven't actually watched them. They were playing. I'm like, oh, let me just put it on the thing, and then I'll go on to something else. But yeah, these are videos that I want to talk about, and I want to get other people's thoughts. And what I've noticed is that actually gets a lot more engagement. So it seems like that's what people care about, is that, and not other stuff like this, what I'm doing now. Even though I think that you can literally learn how to edit technically. All right, not good edit. You could just learn technically how to edit in Final Cut Pro just by watching me, because I've literally, oh no, that's a lot. I haven't edited all my videos live, but I've done a lot of them, and I've done a lot of learning Final Cut live. So it's not like, I just knew what I was doing. And maybe one day, who knows, maybe I'll do a how to do stuff in certain things. Probably not. I take that back. I probably won't do it unless I get the free time. If I get the free time, then sure, I'll do it. Oh, look, I just learned how to do this. Did you know this? You could zoom in and zoom out on the video. I didn't know that. I don't know why it's zooming out on the video, because I thought it was going to zoom in and out on this, but it didn't. But oh, now it does. All right, well, I don't know how this works.
There's a street where it goes underneath the train, so I don't have to just sit there and wait.
Man, this bike is awesome. I love this bike. I should have went out riding today, but I fell asleep. So I didn't go out. Oh, man. All right, well, I am going to assume that I don't really have any other stuff to say. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I did say I was going to be here for a good time. I had an okay time. It was good. It was nice chatting with some of you, especially you, Jimmy and Casual. And then I think Jordan was in here for a little bit. I don't know if he's still here. He probably went and did something else. But if y'all enjoy this, consider giving a thumbs up. And by consider, you should probably just do a thumbs up if you're watching. It helps the YouTube algorithm. The other thing is you can follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. You can subscribe. You can do all those things. But yeah, I'll probably be around later at some point today. Maybe. Don't quote me. I might not be here. So, but I might be back. All right. Well, tomorrow is today's because it's midnight for me, 1 a.m. But anyway, y'all have a good rest of the day. I'll see y'all later. Peace.